I'ma punch a dragon today. Maybe. I don't
Just
know. I
as
think
I
that's what
hit
we're doing.
record. Glorious. All right, so
Hit crack. I mean,
so last session you guys had asked around the monastery if there were like any kids that weren't like adjusting well, and there were two of them. One was essentially a mini Aoife, and the other one was a deaf boy. So yeah, you spoke to them. You just made sure that they wanted to actually leave, and they did. Um, you had contacted Maggie and Pip to see if there was any room at either of their orphanages, and Pip said she did have room. Maggie didn't have any room currently at hers. While you guys were finishing up, like, monastery searching, distracting children, etc., etc., Alexandria told you during this time that she thinks she pinpointed the ruins in Lanx that Gokor might have went to. Primarily because there's a lot of creepy shit happening at that particular ruin. Like weird like creatures and stuff like that. So she's like, yeah, that's probably the one because the other two don't have this creepy shit. It was suggested, hey, so just check it out and maybe find a way to like bury it, if possible. That's why you guys had been looking for a scroll of gate, essentially. And then after you guys chatted about that, Alexandria did ask Tilda to speak with her after dinner. And when they spoke, she learned that Alexandria had the two individuals that were responsible for wiping Theo's memory. Agreed to, hold them while she and Theo decided what they wanted to do with them. So, you guys left the monastery in the hands of Henry Goodfeather with some help, I put in quotes, help from Ricochet. Who knows how much help he will be with children. You guys also contacted San from the Guardians team about possibly getting some tattoos for Aoife. He said something about needing to talk to his leader about it. I also remember Tilda, I think you meditated or went to the temple, had some visions. One was a vision of like looking in the mirror, like you were looking through like a first person view at a scene, and that view just shattering like glass. The other one was somebody by the name of Guardian Shelby speaking with a elder of some sort, explaining what she had witnessed. And the elder going something along the lines of, well, I don't think it's time yet then. But these were two very different scenes. Afterwards, you had gone to Rosewater Keep. I think there was tackling that was directed at Mel this time instead of Rain, so Rain's fine. You guys went to Vox to check out the Perkins School for the Blind and Deaf to make sure that place was all like cool. Made a donation, enrolled Jacob there. He seemed like he like wanted to go after you talked to him about it. There was shopping that took place, and this is while like Zoitari and Tegan went to go grab lunch. So yeah, you're done with shopping, I think, and I guess we're rolling into I believe you guys wanted to complete the monster hunt before going over to Lanx to check out the ruins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aoife is going to stay at Rosewater Keep with Cosma for the time being. And Hemlock had mentioned that was what his character would do anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, you are when you are able to prepare for your trip. Apparently you guys are going to be heading to the northeast side of the wilds to what you can surmise is like a ceremonial hunting ground, or a previous ceremonial hunting ground for the tribe that Leo and his brothers had came from. Are there any questions before you go, or anything you'd like to pack before you go?
Do we know what type of weather that area has?
This weather is typically damp. There is like it's one of those regions where there's a season cycle. However, the season cycle goes dry season, hot, summer. No, it's regular, dry, monsoon season.
Okay. Are we going in? Which season are we going in?
You are going in like the regular season before the monsoon season. So you expect some rain, but like not as heavy rain as you'd get in the monsoon season. It's like a very typical rainforest type deal. If we're going to like specific rainforest, I'd say a cloud rainforest, something a little high elevation, doesn't get as much rain as the lowlands, but still pretty damp compared to where you guys currently are.
Okay. Do we have any insight into did we do any research on this creature? Like, do we have any info?
Yeah, so let me bring the creatures page up.
246. If we know the creature's typing, we could try to find something slaying. You know, I say something because it doesn't have to be an arrow. Obviously.
I'm just gonna abbreviate it as Narga. The Narga is considered a wyvern, technically.
Is a wyvern a type of dragon?
Yes, it is a dragonkin.
Okay. So it would be like something of dragon slaying. While we were out shopping, would we have seen any of that?
Let me see. Give me a second.
Rolling.
Yes.
Use this lance of dragon slaying.
Yes, you would have seen. Bear in mind, arrows of dragon slaying are very high in demand because dragons.
Sure.
And people keep killing dragons.
Yeah, people keep killing like dragon-like creatures. Because they're actually worth quite a pretty penny. Because you can make shit out of them. It sucks being a dragon sometimes.
And we just spent all our money. No, not really.
Let me see. If you are gearing for, you would probably be able to find one arrow. And it would cost. Gotta get my goddamn folder up of stuff. There we go. About 700. The arrow would be.
I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it either. it was something to consider because none of us really use arrows.
Yeah,
So.
I feel like it's. I mean, it would be useful, but I don't think it's 700 gold useful.
Okay, fair enough. Anything else you guys want to do? Okay, so the thing you know about this creature. Oh, what you want to say?
Oh, I was gonna say, for the ring of spell storing, we put a counter spell and 2 shields into it, but we would have like a couple days that if someone wanted to prepare something, put something else in it, and then not have to have that spell to have one use of something. If there's something that's an edge case that you think might be really fun to have, or up to 5th level spell or 5 level total spells. If there's anything, this would be really useful, like a hold monster, or if there's something we want to put in there,
What about fly? Does anybody know fly?
Or could prepare it for one day and then.
Actually, if you're including Iskin in this conversation as well, he does have a couple spells.
That's good.
I believe. Yep, Tilda has fly. I think Theo might also have fly. Dara, did you?
Yeah, I updated.
Theo also has fly.
Yeah, I updated it. He only needed a die.
Okay. And you didn't have to pick any new spells or anything?
Nope, he was already level 16, so.
Right.
Because apparently I kept you guys at level 16 for a long time.
Yes. The tournament took a while.
It did.
Yeah.
And also, every time we asked, you said, no, 2 more weeks, fuckers.
Iskin also has fly if you guys need it. Apparently.
I just feel like if we're fighting something that has a fly speed, which a wyvern related creature probably does,
it does, yeah.
Then it could be useful to have some flight on us. So.
It's a long shot, but Tilda also has Earthbind. Here, I'll ping it for you guys. Oh, nope, that went to me. Sorry. Where is it?
It's a strength save.
Yeah, it is a strength save, which is the downside, and you won't have Tilda's portent rolls.
Oh, yeah, Tilda's not going to be there.
Yeah, Tilda's going with you guys.
Somebody has to stay and watch the baby.
It's already like at least a month old. It can watch itself. Come on, guys. Come on. Just
she cannot.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, you know the little hamster water bottles? Just fill it up with breast milk and you're good to go.
Oh.
Oh. When we were house hunting a couple years ago, we went into this place and they had this thing on the ceiling, and it was like a box, but it was like a cage because it was just like 2x4s by 2x4s with like a floor. And we walked in, and I couldn't think of like the name for what I was trying to ask if it was. So I just looked at the realtor and I was like, "Is that a baby cage?" And she was just like, "The fuck did you do when you were growing up? What? A baby cage?"
A crib?
It was to catch clothes for the laundry chute.
Okay. I mean, honestly, sometimes, you just can't think of the word that you're looking for, and you just gotta describe it the way that you're thinking about it, so I get it. I do it all the time.
So this is a beast. It's not a thing that's going to be slinging spells, so it might be worth it to remove the counter spell and put Earthbind in,
Yeah, I think it could be helpful to do Earthbind. I think I would do Earthbind and Fly, and we probably don't need to worry about counterspell in this instance.
DM's writing down.
I know. I was about to say, Darren's just like, make it a spellcaster.
No, I got all this. I got all the stats for it already. If you guys are ever interested in like writing a short like Monster Hunter campaign, like I have like the guide and I have the guide and the monster manual for it. But they were very kind to do all the monsters from Monster Hunter. It's like, oh, so that's what a Rathalos would look like. Okay. In D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just for what information that Iskin is able to provide for you. So the this particular one he's chosen is the Silverwind Narga Kuga. I'm just gonna say Narga because I can't stop myself every time I have to pause and say it in my head. So it is a very, one would call it more dexterous than strength based monster. Just because how agile it is. In its environment, mostly swamps and jungles. It is a nocturnal animal. It's very quick. It has, so there's several species of this type of creature, but the one you guys are hunting has particularly it has white hairs and scales on portions of its body, as opposed to the other kind that's like, you know, like Black Panther like. The white hairs and scales are light in weight. They allow it to move freely and more easily. It has a tail spike. This is also a trait that differentiates it from its Black Panther counterpart. So it uses the tail to like slam into the ground and attack, and it uses it to attack prey at a distance. It has bladed wings. And yeah, it's just a flighty, fast motherfucker from what you're hearing. And also
it's
very
so flighty.
flighty.
What about?
Yes.
Does anybody know slow? Could that be useful since she's, saying it's fast?
You know Tilda knows slow.
I couldn't remember if you cast it. I sometimes I can't remember if you cast it or if I remembered like from a different game that I've played.
Fair enough.
So
Tilda knows slow.
I think Earthbind is probably going to be more handy than slow, though.
Theo knows haste, but not slow.
So we could do
It's the wrong direction.
Earthbind is 2. I guess it also depend on if it's rain, what the secondary spells might want to be.
I was assuming that it was going to be rain,
yeah,
because you're the most limited in range of the people.
I actually have sharpshooter.
Oh, you can. Okay. What's your max range then?
With the crossbow, it's 120.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Problem most cases. So sharpshooter would be 2, and then you could do fly at level 3, and that would let you do 2 people, right?
No, fly is 1 person at level 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
Fly is the
2
3rd
of
level
them.
spell.
Yeah.
No.
But you can't do both. But it doesn't really matter because you wouldn't need fly if you are bound.
I mean, we could do Earthbind and not fly. I mean, honestly, Earthbind is going to be better for Mel, because if we keep it on the ground, then Mel can punch it.
You could do 2 Earthbinds and 1 shield. That way, if it breaks the first one, we can always try again.
And try again.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. Because if it's really getting out of hand, we do want it to be your earthbound. Fly, I don't know.
Bind is going to be really handy.
At the very least, Mel can fucking yeet herself into this guy.
Yeah.
So I'll do
Coming back
Earthbind
down,
times-
but
so Earthbind times 2, and yeah, probably Shield is probably the only really useful one first level spell.
unless you want Hex, but
You being bad.
you have to concentrate on it.
I also have Fairy Fire as a first level spell.
That's a deck save, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, she mentioned being dexterous.
Yep, Dex save.
Yeah, let's do Earthbind and 1 Shield. Two Earthbind, 1 Shield.
Okie doke. By all means, please,
Like-
I could force cage
Tell-
it and then
drive
I just
your-
sit there for an hour.
Tilda, will you take this ring?
uh,
No, thanks, darling.
I think you're speaking to the wrong person, darling. I'm taking.
Well.
And 1 shield, right?
Mhm.
Please drive around to the other window where you can pick up your food.
Where's
Wish I
my
had
spell.
better
real toy?
level spells.
Where's my toy?
The shield is the toy. Goodbye.
Alright.
Feeble minding and do shit. I'm just looking at some of my 8th level spells. Power Word Stun is like the only thing that's useful besides from Dominate Monster, and well, it's not the best option. So
Hold on,
Since Darren's BRB, I'm gonna finish the thing I mentioned earlier. So I mentioned that we have like chats and unassigned, and it's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been really like busy on it lately. And so they're like, hey, we're gonna like open up a position where you do just this, like you're not taking calls, you're just doing this. Would you be interested? And I was like, ha 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 oh, sorry, you're serious? No, I'm not interested. And I was like, hold on one second. Are you gonna pay me more? And then they're like, oh, well, and I was like, yep, I'm gonna go back to the laughing. Thanks though. I literally just typed hard pass to my manager.
Do you mind me asking how much it is that you make?
It's 20 and some change right now.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not bad for working in HR. Like, it's reasonable since I don't have a college education. And I mean, we're 2 people without kids, so it's it's
But a
decent.
lot of animals.
Yeah, there's 4. And oh my god, we just fucking found out that, so we took Sabine to get her tooth extracted because it had cracked and gotten infected. Like, we didn't even know it was cracked until her face swelled up. We got the antibiotics, got rid of the swelling. She was good. We had the tooth extracted, and that was exactly 2 weeks ago as of yesterday. And we took her to the vet to have them just like check up on the healing, and she has another cracked tooth. We picked up everything hard in the house. Like, we did have an antler for her. We got rid of them. And he's like, what is she doing? And we're like, we don't even fucking know. So we've got to go to a goddamn dog dentist to try to figure out why our dog's teeth are just breaking. So
I mean, just like some people have bad teeth, some dogs just have bad teeth. So
that's my guess, especially because she lived on the streets for like an unknown amount of time. And so with the fact that she's, malnutrition is very, very possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I was checking up on Ketchup. His blood sugar was pretty low, like an hour earlier. So I was like, feed him all the treats, and now it's back stable. He's just like, why am I? Well, he's like, I'm not complaining. I'm getting all these treats, but why, Mom? Just get up.
But
and
I'm
eat.
so confused.
I wake him up, and he's like, get up and eat, child.
Eat this cupcake.
Pretty much, like that's what it is like for him. get these. I just like, here's a pile of bonito flakes and some freeze dried like tuna and this squeezy treat. Just eat it. Yeah. So.
But Mom, why?
And then Leomar is like, I tried to give him a kiss on the forehead. He's just like, you're not Dad.
Oh.
He now, like, I know I sent you guys a picture of him when he goes into like Brandon's lap. He does that any open moment now. Like, for some reason he can't get enough of his lap.
Aww.
And it's
He loves his papa.
it's getting to the point where like it's getting real bad. It's like he does it especially when he's working. And at meetings.
Father, show me attention!
Exactly. I'm just like, oh. And then I'm sitting across from the couch and I'm like, I'm here. I have a lap. I can
You're not father.
Exactly. It's like, you're not Dad. I'm like,
You're not my dad.
okay. So, yeah. And he wasn't a lap cat last year, so I wonder what's changing. It's like,
The pandemic is affecting
I mean,
us all.
sometimes cats just get cuddlier as they age.
I like KK's theory.
I like
I
it.
didn't hear it. I was talking over it. What was the theory?
The pandemic is affecting us all.
Aww.
Yeah, he went from not being a affectionate cat to father, you must love me every minute of the day.
Oh, baby.
Allow me to dig my claws into your shoulder as I attempt to become shoulder cat again.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not... Yeah. I even moved the cat condo closer to Brandon's desk in hopes of he'll just sit at the on the cat condo while Brandon works. Yeah, nope. He uses it. Yeah. Oh, I can't. I kind of want to do it French fry, but we know what button he'd use all the time.
Is that the one where she specifically wants to play with Dad instead of Mom? Because that was the best video.
I think it's the one she just asks for him like 3 or 4 times. It's like 3 different clips of different times, and yeah, I think at the end she does want to play Worm with Dad. Specifically, she asks for Dad and Worm.
Yes, I loved that one because like she was like, play with Worm, and then she like looks at the mom. I don't know what the mom's name is, and she's like, Dad, and pushes the Dad button. It's like, not you. You don't play Worm nearly as good.
All right. Have you decided what spells to put into your ring?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
2
I heard
Earthbind, 1
Earthbind.
shield.
Okay, Earthbind shield. Gotcha. All right.
2 Earthbinds, 1 shield.
Yep. And you keep track of that because I'm not. It's your ring. You bought it. Now you get.
It's Rain's ring.
Rain's ring. She bought it. So you get to keep track of it.
Oh, there we go. There's there's Rain's engagement ring. We just all contributed to it.
No, you're all married to it.
Just a giant
Polykill.
polygamous thing.
Yeah, it's just a giant polygamous couple. You know, that's what Rosewater Keep was started for. Is start the polycommune.
Yep, it's a polycommune.
As Laura said, it's been 11 episodes. It's time for an orgy. It was funny. Robbie was just like, I don't know. Is it? You tell me. Is that how 10 episodes? Like, yep, 10 episodes.
Yeah.
That's just rules. D&D, basic, shit.
Yep.
Every good tabletop RPG campaign requires either a hot springs episode or a beach episode, along with the polyamory scene. It's required.
How are we traveling? Do we have travel already lined up for this?
Yeah. So Leo has
Tilda!
Leo has arranged travel by plants for you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's
That makes
convenient.
Yeah. So, he'll transport you guys to one area of the hunting grounds, and he will transport his uncle and brothers to another set at the hunting grounds. And there are people already there. This has been set up like long before, like right after pretty much the engagement is when they started setting this up. So there'll be a litany of people there when you guys arrive, to guide and direct you to what areas you have to go to.
Now, just to double check, because I think I understood, we're trying to get a better trophy than the other team, but we're not competing on the same animal, right?
Exactly. They
Okay.
have like, the huddle up. We have chosen this animal. We know we can take it down. We know its environment. This is what we're gonna go after. We're not gonna tell you guys what we're going after.
But should we run across them?
Should
What's
you
wrong?
run across them?
Probably shouldn't murder them.
No
Your
murder.
brother's future in-laws.
No, we're not gonna murder. Probably.
The way Leo and Iskin have described it is you can attempt to
Pranks. So, just a little
Prank
use of
them.
tentacle rod or something. Fun stuff like that.
knock them out or
Who
slow
has
them
the tentacle
down.
rod?
And they have the same. They could do the same to you if you happen to run into each other. However, that probably will be very unlikely.
Considering the prey differences.
Yeah, probably because they're going after different prey. But you're not sure what they chose. But it sounds like from what they've been talking about, they're going to somewhere a little more mountainous. And you guys are headed to a jungle.
Goody.
So yeah.
You hear that, Mel? A jungle.
It's not a desert, at least. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
It's still gonna be pretty hot and humid.
Yeah, you're looking at humidity of like at least 80%.
You and Theo are both gonna be sweating your asses off.
Yeah. Mel
All
to
right,
get a
there's
magical hydration pack.
prestidigitation. We could, try to do an air-conditioned bubble.
Yeah, Iskun also has. I think he has prestidigitation as well. I gotta get his sheet up. Let me take a look.
That's the next time we got to get enchanted on Mel's armor. Just a constant prestidigitation spell. It's just air conditioning for the armor.
Yeah.
He does.
Exactly.
He does have prestidigitation as well. So if you guys need prestidigitation, take turns. Do it at the same time. Yeah, that got awkward real fast. Okay.
So if we're talking strategy at some point, and we don't have to RP at all, Mel is going to suggest that we try to fight this thing during the day, since it's nocturnal. We might have an advantage if we try to sneak up on it while it's asleep.
Track it down.
So we have to find its lair first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we'll be fighting in its lair with potential lair actions.
Yep.
It's not a bad idea. Just pointing out the downsides.
Okay.
I agree with all of them.
All right. So, when Leo arrives at once you tell him you're ready, Leo will arrive at the keep. He will meet you outside because he has found an adequate tree just outside of Rosewater Keep to transport you guys. He is, and when he arrives, he is, he kind of gives Iskin a kiss on the forehead. Iskin kind of is he's fine with it. Actually, he's not embarrassed because he's seen you and Mel all the time, so it's just like whatever.
But I still play up the bullshit, you know.
You still play up the bullshit.
Like, excuse me, not married yet.
I'll do like a little whistle. You know.
Hold on. Iskin does kind of like looks a little bit embarrassed and is like blushing a little bit. Leo is just not like he's not really fazed by it. You get the sense that Leo has gotten a lot of shit from his brothers since you've seen like how you've witnessed how rowdy they could be. So yeah. But anyways, he bends down and like whispers something in Iskin's ear and like, just hugs him briefly. I assume Tilda is seeing Theo off.
Yeah.
Do you want to use your ability to see what he whispered? He did it in your direction. Well, not like you could see.
Sure,
It.
why not?
All right. Yeah. Leo is has the weird Fabio hair. It's a little more on the curlier side, but yeah, it's long for Goliath.
I mean, the fact that he's a Goliath with hair is...
Yeah. It's real weird. You pretty much hear him, see him whisper, please stay safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really need to...
Yeah.
But I'm nosy, so...
Yeah.
Ro is nosy.
I mean, you never know. He might have said, haha, this planet finally come to fruition. They will all die now. I mean,
Yeah, I know, right?
And we'll inherit the keep for ourselves. Right.
Take out the Duke of Loyalar. Leaves the Duchess of Loyalar with a baby.
But yeah,
Make her the Dowager Duchess. Tilda the Dowager Duchess. Long before her time.
But Leo says, are you all ready to depart?
Yes. Looking forward to hunting this thing.
And he kind of like squeezes his eyes and just kind of shakes his head. I'm sorry that my brothers insisted on this tradition. I tried to talk them out of it, but...
Are you kidding? This is amazing. I don't know. This is the best.
Mel's like, I'm thinking of adopting this tradition. Rain, you have to go find me an animal.
Oh no. Alright, guys, gotta go ahead some old gods. I think that's best for Melton.
Look, if Rain finds anything, she's just gonna find a bunch of shit that doesn't belong to her.
We all show our love in different ways.
Well, luckily this might not be a waste of time for you guys, because the parts of this, the parts of the animal you may be hunting might be worth something. It depends on what you've chosen, but most of the animals in this area are pretty rare. So I imagine any part of the animal that you bring back, seeing the magic you have at your disposal, you probably can bring the entire animal back. Will probably be worth its weight in gold, I imagine. But I'm glad, and he looks at you, Mel. I'm glad you find this to be very entertaining.
I mean, it's me. What'd you expect?
Yeah, that's true. But please, all of you, please be safe out there. And there's kind of a look of like, who has a passive insight of 15 or higher?
Zydar, for sure.
Okay. I know
passive
Tilda
insight?
does. I don't know.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know.
19.
Theo probably doesn't.
No, he does not.
No.
Mel
Okay.
does not.
Okay. Those with insight of 15 and higher, it's kind of like he has a look that shifts from like you guys to Iskin, kind of like keep an eye on him, please. You know,
Mm-hmm.
type of deal. He knows you will, but like kind of like this extra like make sure he comes home safe type of deal.
Yeah, we'll keep that pretty much looking pretty. Don't worry. Hey, Scar's that character. Shit.
And there's kind of like a low murmur from Iskin, like in Leo's
Oh.
direction, like I'll be fine, don't worry. And kind of like just like at the end you just catch. I mean, I'm not gonna let them beat me. Kind of like there is that competitive edge there. Like, oh boy. But yeah. Leo will nod, turn to the tree. He has a small amulet.
If he has open spot, I'll give him my cloak of displacement.
Leo? I mean, Iskin?
Iskin, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he has the open slot. Yeah, he should have the open. Yeah, he has the
Kind of
open
like a
slot.
Zog going on. I'm just pulling it off and like, here, you take this. We'll make sure you stay safe. Tie it around him, you know?
He reluctantly accepts it because he sees like the look Leo's giving him too. It's just like, okay, fine.
I like the idea of you just like wrapping it around his waist and like tying it like a sweatshirt.
No, it'd be like a sweatshirt, but around the neck, you know, preppy.
Preppy, yeah. I was thinking more like older sister, kind of momish sort of thing. Like, here, okay, you don't have to wear your sweatshirt.
You have to take it,
to...
but you don't have to wear it.
Yeah.
You have to wear it, but you have to take it.
Wear it, yeah.
So Leo takes a amulet and puts it against the tree, and it opens a portal. And he says, "All right, quickly now." Kind of gives like
while the spell, right before the spell was cast, Theo would have given a kiss to Tilda, dropped a kiss on Trixie's forehead, and then he kind of strides forward, grabs Iskin's shoulders, and like pushes him through the portal.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Let's go hunt a monster.
And like the rest of you follow. Okay. After so many seconds, because I forget how long the portal stays open for, I think it's like 6 rounds? 6 seconds.
1 round.
No.
1 round.
No.
Okay.
1 round.
After 6 seconds, the portal closes right behind you. McAfee, I don't need you to scan for anything right now. And you are in for lack of better terms, a jungle. It is afternoon, because you're still in the same time zone. Oh yeah, I saw that, cat. Bye! Have fun storming the lair! You are in a lush jungle where you can barely see the tree, like you can barely see the sky from where you are standing. The canopy is thick with leaves and vines and other kinds of flora. It would be difficult to see down on the forest floor if it weren't for the fact that right next to the portal that opened up, there is a campsite. And they are there's a few people here, 3 humans, and what looks like a very small tabaxi.
How small, like a kid, or like just a short person?
Probably about halfling height. But it looks like it does not look like a child.
Okay.
It's like one of those dwarf breed of cats, but tabaxi.
Oh no.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that would
no.
be amazing.
Is his head and torso normal size? He's just got like a short little.
You'll I know Mallory knows where I'm going with this. So
I haven't heard anything weird, Mallory.
No, I haven't heard.
I heard a
anything.
little bit of something from Mel, but
Because I had my headset up and it looked like my microphone was lining up.
I didn't hear anything.
Because I specifically lifted it up to like sneeze, and then I saw it light up, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" But nobody said anything, so I'm like, "I don't know what's happening."
Did not hear a sneeze.
Okay.
no, didn't hear a sneeze. I heard something like a what, but that's about it.
The coloring on this particular tabaxi is that similar to a ragdoll. So it has like the dark eyes, the cream, like a cream beige colored fur, and a.
Is it Grumpy Cat?
Oh,
Is it a Grumpy Cat
okay.
tabaxi?
I know what's happening.
It's like Grumpy Cat but fluffier, pretty much. Grumpy Cat wasn't a ragdoll, but like ragdolls are super fluffy. If you put in ragdoll cat, you'll see one.
Yeah,
right away.
I know.
Like the blue eyes, the puppy dog cat.
Mm-hmm.
One of the and it's a half elven, and these are 3 half elves. One of the half elven individuals wearing leathers steps up and says, "Greetings. My name is yes. my name is Leaky. I am your hunt master's guide. I'm to tell you to let you know what are, if there are any questions you have about the traditional hunt that you're about to partake in, let me know. But for your travel companion, to help you with, the local flora and fauna of this area, this is Tomo, and you see Tomo wave. His race is what is known to be a palico. And he is here to assist you on your hunt.
Is Tomo the cat?
It's the cat.
The tabaxi?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, my first thought was Deacon in disguise.
Still could be. You don't know.
Leaky explains that the palicos are a cousin of the tabaxi. However, they understand common, but they don't speak common. But he understands what you're saying, and he does has a couple can do some thieves' can't signing for communication purposes. But he'll if you guys get absurdly lost, he's there to help you back to camp and whatnot. Tend to wounds, that kind of thing. Communicate with other palico if you happen to run into any. And maybe warn you of really, really, really big threats if you come across them. But he will be with you, and he is combat able, so he'll be able to help you a little bit if you guys need help. But for the most part, you guys will be doing the heavy lifting of this hunt. The Huntmaster explains that you'll probably be tracking the animal using a lot of signs, recent kills, tracks, anything you find on the trees whatsoever. Tomo will lead you to the last area the beast was spotted, and from there you will make your trek through the jungle to see if you'll be able to track this beast. Do you have any questions for Leaky?
No.
Okay. If you do not have any questions, then he gestures to Tomo. Tomo like gives him the thumbs up, and he starts walking in a direction to the east, to the last indication of where this Narga was spotted. And he has a ridiculously bushy tail, and it's very cute. Okay, so let's get my guide up here. All right, so you are in a. Let me get. Let's see. God damn it! Where's my map? All right.
Where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the
Hold on.
On the map. On the map. On the map. On the map.
Yay!
Yay! Yep.
What is happening right now?
Dora
the Explorer.
Oh, okay. You guys were just having some sort of like shared crazy times. I wasn't sure.
No.
Okay.
Why are you feeling like that?
Okay, so he guides you towards a forest clearing where it looks like there was, there's a couple like signs of a struggle that happened here. There's a fair amount of feathers and black fur, and a couple of the lower trees have been like broken, like cracked. There are like there's like dead logs and moss everywhere. There's a couple like small bird-like creatures that are already like picking through the forest floor to see if there's any like scraps that could be found. What kind of skill checks would you like to make in order to track this creature?
Mel is gonna leave this to somebody else. Like, she'll try to, if there's anything that needs lifted or moved out of the way, like if there's any branches that need to be broken or shoved, she'll help with that, but she's gonna leave the tracking to people who have any sort of skill or experience.
Okay. Let's pretend that Tomo looks like that.
No.
Yeah. Tomo is leaning against a tree, just kind of curiously watching you guys. For example, you could provide me a survival check to see if you spot any like tracks, to see in what direction the creature may have gone. I could also get some perception, but you'll probably have to climb the tree line to get maybe a better view. Maybe you could see some where the trees had parted above.
Is there...
Mel will do that. Mel can look out perception-wise. I thought everything would be like tracking and stuff.
Is there any feasible way that Zaitari could use insight in order to try and determine where this creature might be? Because I know that survival makes sense.
I know.
But I don't have that.
Give me a survival, not survival. Give me an insight check right now, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Because, like, the way that I'm thinking about it is taking a more, like, observing the surroundings, but taking a more academic approach to it, I guess, with all of the research that we've done on this creature rather than intuitive, like picking up tracks kind of thing. Like, oh, this is probably where this creature would be
Yeah.
at this time of day.
Okay. But it's not going to be as high as yours. Okay. You don't necessarily insight like this, like where, like the creature,
Yeah.
but you do catch Tomo's eyes. He seems to know where he went, or he or she, they. He seems to know where the creature went. Like his eyes are already like, as soon as you guys stopped in their clearing, his eyes have already been assessing the situation because he's probably done this guiding thing a few times in his 9 lives. So I'll let you know what he finds in a second. Mel, did you want to climb the tree line?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
Athletics to climb a tree?
yeah, athletics to climb a tree. But first of all, before I had you do that, roll me a perception check to pick which tree you should climb, because you're pretty heavy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, the mithril armor isn't actually that heavy.
It's not as heavy as it would be if it were not mithril, but it's still full plate.
But you also have like almost a 30 fucking strength score.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah,
And
like
27.
Mel will have no problem climbing a tree. Finding the tree that will support her weight, that might be a different issue. So
That's a 17.
17. You think you find an adequate tree?
It
Okay.
creaks a little bit.
I'll shimmy up it.
All right. You shimmy up it pretty easily, and give me one more perception check while you're up there. Okay. Looking up, you see there are kind of like breaks in the tree line. From what you remember about this particular creature, it is a huge, would be categorized as a huge creature. So, as silent and as stealthy as this thing is, it's still gonna make some like breaks in the tree, especially like going through smaller trees. So you kind of see a pattern of where it's headed. It looks like it's headed to an area which is a little bit more covered. The cluster it's heading towards an area where the cluster of trees are more like bunched up together, as opposed to like back west where the trees are slowly becoming a little more like not sparser, but like not as numerous, not as bunched up. So yeah, it's definitely making its way east, and Zaitari, that's the same direction that Tomo looks like he's just like looking, but he's not saying anything to you guys.
I'll point out what I see.
Okay.
I'll come back on the tree and make my observations to everybody.
Okay, and when Mel announces this, you see kind of like Tomo like there's like a little small nod. Like kind of he's doing it subconsciously, like agreeing with her.
Yeah.
I think Tomo has picked up the trail of the creature.
And you see Tomo's eye arc at you, like he kind of like turns and is like, "What?" Kind of like, but I didn't say anything.
Just because you didn't say anything doesn't mean I can't read your facial features.
He kind of like frowns and sighs and shrugs, and like he's like to you and Mel. Okay, lead on.
Well, I was gonna say you're the expert here. We've never been in this area. You take point.
He signs to you, Rain.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying, I'm only here in case you guys get into major trouble. You are supposed to take point.
All right. Okay. I kind of signed back like a affirmative. Well, he's only going to help us, basically, so we don't get killed and really ruin the wedding. But I think we can probably figure it out from here. Could I do an investigation to pick up that trail that he might have found, that Zatari basically said he found?
Yeah, you can investigate it.
What time of day is it right now?
Late afternoon.
I investigate the shit out of it. 33. Natural.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, the dragon, it's right there.
It's the tree Mel climbed.
It's like in video games, you know, where you turn on like the sixth sense ability and you just see the direct path through the forest.
Vision. Go.
Okay. So, and then. Okay, so you are going in the east direction. You did indeed investigate the shit out of the direction that this creature is going. As you're making your way towards east, you spot on the ground a silver scale. Iskin did mention that this animal does have patches of its on parts of its body that it does have a variety of like white and silver scales that make it a little lighter than other of this than its other subspecies. So, you know, silver white scale probably coming from this guy. So you start heading in that direction. Can I get perception checks from everyone?
By the way, if Rain points out the scale, I would like to pick it up and take it with us.
Okay, just write in your sheet a silver scale.
I already put it in my sheet.
Oh, that's fine. Rain can keep it. Rain
silver scale in her sheet.
Yeah, we were almost definitely both gonna give it to Shattuck, so yeah, we're good.
Perception.
Okay, he wrote.
So I accidentally sent it to myself,
Mhm.
and I had advantage for some reason. But the first one was 17.
Okay, all right.
I can send you a screenshot.
Not you don't have to. I trust you. I also rolled for Iskin to myself, but I'm sure you trust me too.
If you didn't.
Sure, the
You
GM,
actually- you guys
so, you know, I fucking hope so.
I got that bastard sheet.
Okay. So you guys are there. It is. You guys are, stopping. You see the scale. Okay, we're on the right direction. And then you start hearing some animal calls in the distance. They're in your area, but they seem pretty numerous, so you don't know exactly what direction they're in.
What kind of animal does it sound like?
It sounds like, hold on, I have to take a look at, because there's so many fucking animals in this goddamn book. So many. Oh, it's cute. There's kind of like I mean, it is cute. There's kind of like some. It's a light, like a very almost like. It's like a kind of like a bird, but how do I describe this? But the
Just
calls
some
are
picture,
really
you can see it.
short. Yeah, the calls are really, really short. Yeah. Yeah.
Does it sound like it's coming from a large animal, or does it sound like it's coming from something the size of a horse, or something the size of a robin?
A horse.
Okay.
And there are long pauses between each sound you hear. Like there'll be it doesn't say caw, but it says caw and then pause. Caw, pause. I am not good at these animal sounds unless it's a dog, cat, or actual bird. I cannot mimic these imaginary animals.
That's fair. If we were to listen for a few moments, does it sound like they're getting closer?
Yes, because at some point you finally realize what those pauses are. As it sounds like they're getting closer, it sounds like that between each pause there's a very deep intake of air.
That's weird.
Yes.
And is it coming from in front of us, behind us, to either side?
It's coming from above you.
Above. Okay. Like directly above?
Not directly above, but probably off towards like the east, slightly.
Okay.
Kind of in the same direction you guys are headed right now.
Theo looks up.
Okay. He looks up. Iskin is going to ask you guys, do you want me to go up there real quick to see if it's coming towards us, or should we just keep on going on the same path?
It's seems to not be terribly adjacent. Maybe it's just passing through. It might not be, aggressive.
Okay.
So ideally, this wyvern is one of the strongest things around these parts, right? I hope we can handle anything else that comes our way.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we should be able to handle anything that comes near us. So I guess we should just keep going. And if we have to engage, we have to engage. I mean,
Keep our eyes and ears open, just
Yeah.
in case.
I mean, it wouldn't be too bad to bring something else for Shattuck, I guess.
No, we're not bringing any animals home from this adventure.
I wasn't saying animals, he says.
Hmm,
Lord knows that she has enough pets as is.
so true.
There's kind of a look of pity from Iskin when you like say so true.
Just wait. I'm gonna find you a demigod orphan.
Please don't.
The skin is child-free, thank you.
It's like, I'm not ready. Kind of like that look of, I'm not ready for children yet. Please, give me a few more years.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Iskin's definitely younger than
Yeah, he's like...
Rain by like a bit, so...
Yeah, he's like closer to like 18, 19.
You're so young.
He's like so young. He's just decided to get married
Babby.
already. Alright, so you continue on. Can I get another round of perception checks, please? If you wish to try to find some more signs of where this creature may be. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Didn't even
I'm
get a
taking that
crit.
as I probably don't have to roll then.
No.
Okay. Take it.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you guys have been heading in the same direction. Tomo is like hanging back like a couple feet away from you guys. Every once in a while, like looking up, looking ahead. But as you notice, as you're traveling east, you do hear like probably 100 feet ahead of you guys, there is like some like rustling going on. It sounds like there's a small herd of animals, um, like about 100 feet away from you in the eastward direction. Did you want to try to get around them? Did you want to take a look at what they are?
Let's take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Because we saw where this thing had been possibly hunting before, and so we saw some like fur and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we might see if this was a similar animal, and maybe this could be some sort of lunch that he might be after.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna say. Could be dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Might be distracted or something.
Who would want to scout? Who would like to scout ahead? Iskin will go if nobody volunteers.
Ryan will disappear, literally, and say, "I got this."
Okay.
And I'll go.
All right. So it's about 100 feet ahead. You probably can roll stealth. I probably know it's gonna be higher than 20, as always.
Well,
I mean, what's the lowest you're able to get at this point on stealth?
27.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way. All right. It looks like there's a herd, a small flock, actually, now that you're closer. There is a small flock of very large birds. They act like birds. They don't have feathers. You would think, if you were just looking behind them, that this was like another wyvern species. It has 2 back legs. For limbs in the front, it has a pair of wings. But the face area looks very bird-like. It has a beak. It has like a very large knob at the end of the beak. It has a large knob at the top too, and it looks like it has like this lamp-like crest, and its tail it's long and pink with like this bulbous tip. It looks like a sort of like mating display. Like there's 2 of them. There's 3 of them. 4 in total, but there's like one like slightly duller colored bird. That's kind of like, you have higher than 15 like insight, right?
Yeah.
That looks slightly bored at the display of the other 3 birds. So that's what you see. However, you do see there are some like one of the dancing colorful male birds, as you can probably hypothesize, does have like a wound on like one of its legs, and you can barely make out some silver tufts of fur on it.
So I will sort of sneak back to the group for my findings. If they are doing some sort of mating ritual, that could mean that they will be more aggressive, but at the same time, it also seems like one of them got attacked by the creature one. So it could also be a snack.
Probably means we're going in the right direction then. Don't know that we want to try to use them for bait, since we don't know how often this creature eats. It might be something that only makes a large kill every few days or something.
And it might only eat something live rather than dead, which would mean we'd have to wrangle a live animal.
Tilda, what the fuck are you doing here?
I'm Theodric, you know this.
Come on, voices only go so low.
Mallory,
Yeah.
you might want to turn off your microphone.
What happened?
Something's coming through on your mic.
Oh,
TV maybe?
maybe.
It sounded really far away. I couldn't tell what it was saying.
Yeah.
I was more thinking we would just watch them and see if the thing came up. But I mean, I guess murdering them is the thing. But I would say we should probably just keep it as a note and keep going.
What do you think, Iskin?
I don't remember. I mean, I don't think it was ever covered in anything I read how often this thing eats. I mean, if we're already going in the right direction, I guess we could avoid the fight, because if we get into a fight and we heard like other things before that didn't sound like these guys, that could attract whatever's nearby.
We might get more attention than we wanted, including our prey. That's true.
That's, yeah. So, I don't know.
Let's
but-
sneak around it then. I think we
Alright,
can
sounds
do that.
good. So can I get a stealth checks from everybody, please? I will do Iskin.
Wait, why is that a disadvantage?
Because you're in... It shouldn't be, because you have Mithro, so it should be, like, regular. Unless it's not taking into account the, It
Well, it
was the
wasn't-
first one anyways.
Yeah, but I really thought I had that done correctly. I'm gonna have to mess around with my sheet.
Alright. So, Rain, you, Iskin, Zaitari are doing great.
The thing is, I sneak real well when I'm invisible, but it makes it harder for everyone to follow me.
Yeah, you sneak real well. Heavy armor people do not sneak real well. So as you're making you're giving these birds a pretty wide berth. So it's difficult to hear. It's kind of difficult to hear the armor, especially because these guys are doing like a mating display. So they're not really like paying attention anyways. However, you do get somebody's attention, and the attention is of, and I think I still have my tokens from last time. So let me just get the tokens. There you go. Look at it. Look at how cute it is.
Oh. Well,
Except it's large. And flying. And has spot your location.
yeah.
So, we are going to move this cute little guy to the map.
And then the rest of us to the map.
Yep,
Yes.
Yep. Area 6. Right, so the mating display was not you, not
It's like
you.
a real fluffy
Really
brat.
a cart and dead bodies over here?
Pretend it's not there.
Okay. Like, damn.
It's not that big. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're giving a pretty wide berth, so stop it. I'm gonna mark these colors.
Right there.
Mark these
There's-
colors.
What?
It's there.
What's the green scribble?
It's grass. It's overgrown, obviously.
Well, I was, the cart and the dead body aren't there.
Yeah, they're not there.
So
You guys are on the southern part of the map, probably around here, as you were trying to give these guys a big, large berth. And then you ran into this adorable, cute ball of fluffiness.
like I said, a fluffy bat.
It is a fluffy bat. You realize that this was the thing that was making noise earlier. And
sure,
the large, the breathing was filling up that air sac it has around its face.
No, don't like it.
It just kind of looks like you'll pop in and he'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tomo's like, oh no. Well,
I like that.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Beg pardon.
No wonder we can't stealth. Theo's the size of a dragon.
Oh, right. Hang on. I cannot.
sorry.
Ah!
I can't make him any smaller.
Hold on. There
You
go.
have to do it for me. Thank you.
Alright, so Rain was probably first, I imagine, because she's always like leading.
See, natural born leader.
Let me get the turn order up. Okay. You guys can roll. The birds haven't sensed you yet.
The
And,
mating.
The mating
Mating
birds have not
birds.
sensed you yet.
You know,
Oh, you guys are. Hold on. I didn't clear the thing from last time. Shit. Well, Rain was.
We
okay.
can just remember our initiative.
Oh, I see it on the side. Okay, so you are gone, you're gone, you're gone, you're gone. You're not gone. Oh, you wrote the same thing as. You're gone, you're gone, you're gone.
You know,
You.
I was so excited for this first roll.
You.
It's a natural one.
It's okay, you can go tomorrow, it's fine. Instant is
I get to go twice in a row, basically, probably. At this point. Well, could I get two? I also have a second turn, but I was going to ask you to make a second name, but that may not be necessary depending on everyone else rolls. Oh, has I got at least one person in between me and me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will roll this. I thought I linked. I probably didn't link this right, so I'll just roll.
Yeah.
Anyway for X.
You didn't link the
Yeah.
thing or the tokens for the cheat.
Okay. Iskin is going to get a 12. Theo is going to be at a 6.
Mm-hmm. Strong 6.
Strong 6. The Palo is going to go at a.
By the way, does Theo still have a cloak of displacement?
I don't remember. Did he give? That was. I
I
think.
think it's on his skin right now. Because it
Okay.
was rain. I think it was Rain's temporary, and then I took
Yeah,
it back.
I think so.
And then
Okay. Goggles of dark vision. Ring of free action. That used to be Melanie's. Do I still have that?
Yeah, you probably still have
Yeah.
that.
I'm not using it.
And gauntlets of flaming fury, which
probably won't forget,
Great.
but we had a rain at 1 or it would be minus 4, I guess technically, but we can just say it's 1.
Okay. Melanie, you are
Yeah.
first. Congratulations.
Mel is going to sprint up,
Okay.
and she is going to, as she's running, she's going to activate her giant might and become large.
Okay, I will.
And she is going to wave her arms around and try to just look really scary.
Oh,
So I'm not attacking it. I'm just actually no. Fuck it. I'm just gonna hit the fucking thing.
you hit it.
Oh wait, hold on. Do I use an action? It's a bonus action, yeah. So I'm just smack it a bunch. And I'm trying to get it to go away. I'm like giving it plenty of opening to just GTFO.
Okay. And that plus 23. All right, awesome. It looks furious.
Yeah, sure. By the way, where is Paolo? I see him on the turn order, but I don't see him on the map.
Oh, Tomo? Oh, Tomo's not. Tomo's behind a tree.
No. Palo. What is
Palo?
Palo?
Yeah, Palo's the bat
that's
you're
that
fighting.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking Paolo was our buddy. Okay,
No,
sorry.
No, Tomo's hiding behind a tree because he'll help you only if he thinks you guys are in trouble. But you guys don't seem like you're in trouble. You guys seem like it's fine. A second one pops out.
No. Don't like that.
So cute. It's so cute.
Yes, it's very cute, but I also don't like it.
Hello. Floats
Well,
down to
fuck.
the ground.
See? Don't like it.
It is going to attempt to bite you, Melanie. Do you have
Sure.
a displacer cloak on?
No.
Okay. It will attempt to bite you first. It does not bite you. Then it will attempt to use its flat tail to smack you in the face.
Sure.
It doesn't. The other one will do the same thing.
Okay.
Nope. These go to dice jail. Because they rolled single digits. And that is the turn of the Palo Umu? I can never pronounce these fucking names.
Then
Okay,
why
we
do you
don't-
put them in our game?
Because
know what
the
they are,
Monster
so-
Hunter manual is full of these goddamn names. I had
makes
no
sense.
we don't
choice.
know.
We won't know.
The only thing I can pronounce is Rathalos.
Congrats.
Zaitari, it is your turn. Please do something to the cute bats.
I will cast Hex on the orange one,
Okay.
and then I will do Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
the same one.
Eldritch Blast.
Does that 18 hit?
The 18 does hit.
Okay. I'm just wondering how many times I'm going to roll Hex here. Does a 15 hit?
No.
And
20 does hit.
Yeah, I get one more now.
The 19
Ooh.
does hit. Yes.
1, 2, 3.
wow.
Oh wow. Okay. Wait.
My count is 45.
Okay. All right. Awesome. It looks kind of angry. Would you like to move?
Yeah, I will go ahead and move myself into this brush area.
All right.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Iskin is gonna just move back a little bit, take out his bow.
Draw back
Wait
your
for the
bow.
character sheet to load. Do the bow thing. He will hit. I forgot to put sneak attack. God damn it!
So much sneak attack.
So much sneak attack because I leveled him up to. you guys, so he has all the sneak attack.
96.
Yep. Thank God that's all I have on this desk that can't. Maybe he'll fail me. It's gonna all be ones, and I'm gonna be mad. That's not bad.
But it's
Easier
easy
to
to
add up.
add up. Yeah.
10, 20, 30, 34, plus that. 34, 54. Oh, right. Of course I rolled a natural 20 for the save. Alright. You see lightning jump from his bow to the hexed palo. Rain, it is your turn.
All right. I'll. This one Melanie wailed on here. She's right next to.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Then I will take a sharpshooter aim. That on. At that one and try to hit them with my bow. Oh wow. There's all the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4
wow.
ones. Wow.
29.
And an extra 10 because there was no way to add the sharpshooter damage without.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that is my turn, and I'm just gonna back up a little bit, like to here. Just one step back, and that's my turn. Yeah.
All right. Theo.
Can I reach the bat? Or
Yeah, they're on the ground. If they were flying, some other elements would have to come into play, but I'm not dealing with that shit.
Nobody got time for that.
Okay. Give me a second. Oh, damn. Okay. Then I believe I shall just take my elemental longsword and try to pop it like a balloon.
Okay. Sounds good.
Give me a second. I've forgotten how the elemental longsword works, so give me just 2 seconds to read. Okay. I will. Do I have to say that I expend the elemental charge before I attack, or
If you
can I
hit, you
decide
can
after?
you can do it like smite, pretty much.
Okay, great. Sorry, I am apparently very tired because I keep yawning. All right. 1 does 16 hit.
16 just hits.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay, let's go ahead and use some fire damage. That's the 2d4.
Okay.
15 doesn't
will
hit.
not hit. Yes,
Yeah.
but 30 will.
30 though. And I think I get 3 attacks.
I believe so. It's a fighter. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yep. When you reach 11th level, and 4 when you reach 20th level. Yep. Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
That's 11 plus 12. I'm not gonna do the. Well, you know what? Fine. Let's have the elemental damage on the third one as well. So that's 33, 38 points of damage all told.
Yep. All right.
But-
Sounds good.
Um,
Would you like to do anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. And now my turn again.
Is it your turn
17.
again?
Yep. Just the first round of combat. Go at -10. So
Okay.
unless you have someone between a lower than a
No,
6.
I do not. I do not have anybody lower than a 6.
All right. Then this time I will aim at the same one. So
Okay.
I get that advantage. And sharpshooter again.
Okay.
And beep, beep. That's better.
Okay. It goes
Plus
pop,
10.
It goes pop and deflates and dies. It's right through the neck.
That's
Right.
still a lot of ones on that first.
Yeah, that's there's little ones, small ones.
Rogues are just so underpowered, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
That's been my experience playing a rogue.
Really, you got to get that reliable talent, and then smooth sailing from there.
Okay. Melanie, one just went pop.
I don't want to yell at this thing to get it to go away because I don't want to have to fight all those horny motherfuckers over there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this thing. Actually, before I do, I'm gonna move over here to get flanking with
Okay.
Theo. So that would be an advantage. So I'm just gonna roll another one and see if it was a
Okay.
crit. Not a crit. Okay, so then here are my other 2 strikes.
Okay, so the first one kills it. It
Oh,
goes
okay,
pop too.
well. I'll just say, God damn it, you should just run away.
Right, so it's no longer there. However, you guys were kind of loud.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we popped it and it went
Pop.
balloon deflating off into the distance, too.
Just like a sad whoopee cushion sound.
Yeah.
So I'm still kind of mid swing. If I turn my head behind me, does it look like the horny birds are coming to get us?
Yeah.
Ah, motherfucker. I started here, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20. I can't get anywhere. I already used an attack action. Do I even have a bow equipped right now? I don't even know if I can switch weapons mid thing. I have a longbow. Can I take one attack with my sword and then switch to a longbow mid turn? Is that a thing I can do?
Would you like to use a
I'm
bonus
fairly
action?
sure that you can, like, if you essentially just drop your sword to the ground.
I'm not
and
dropping my
pick up-
fucking sword on the ground. It's a nice sword, Mallory.
Okay. Well, you can pick it up next time, but raw how it's supposed to work is you
could I
can
use
switch
it?
your weapon mid-turn if you.
Oh,
it's
wait.
like a free action to interact with one weapon. So if you dropped your sword and took your thing out.
What if I were to, and this is a question for you, DM. So, like, I've taken a portion, let's call it 1/3 of my attack action.
Yes.
If I were to use my bonus action to second wind, it would give me action surge. I would then be able to take another action for which I could dash, and then would I be allowed to finish my attack action?
I think so. I think so. Does that?
I mean, like, I'm basically breaking up my action across, like, stab, run around, and then stab.
I mean, I don't
think
see
you can do
why
that.
not. Yeah.
Okay, alright, I'm just gonna break out an action surge. We very well might take a short rest while somebody's getting some parts off this, so, I'll just go ahead and, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I've got a dash there. And just oh, that's yeah, I took the advantage off. And then 2 hits against this guy, and I'm just gonna yell, "God damn it! You should have just had some sex instead!" as I'm stabbing him.
Okay.
Or her. We don't know.
Okay.
And then I like with any of my rest of my bodily movement that's available, I just want to flail my arms around and yell, "Run away, motherfucker! Run away!" and see if he will. So I know he won't, but I'm giving him a chance.
Okay. This one is going
Oh,
to...
I'm really far away. I'm
I'll
gonna
s-
get bitten a lot of times.
Alright. These guys are actually pretty intelligent for animals. Well, wyverns. So I want to see if this
Do they
guy...
know English? Because I did tell them to run away.
Nobody
can
knows
try.
English in Plundera.
Ah,
We all know
fuck.
Common.
That's a good point. And these guys know English. They just
That would be funny.
Okay, it's okay. So if it goes ruler. Over this tiny lake, like so. Maybe it's just gonna fucking fly. That way. Okay, yeah. So it's gonna fly over here. Caw. Caw. Okay. The lamp-like crest on its eyes, on top of its head, starts creating a blinding flash of white light. I need everybody to roll a Constitution saving throw.
even Mel.
Even you.
Okay.
I feel like especially Mel.
I thought it was this one over here that was doing it.
It is that one.
Yeah. No, that's why I mean I'm the furthest away of our group.
Oh. That's fair. Con save.
Oh, it's gonna have to make 1, 2.
I feel good about that. I hope I'm not wrong.
If you're wrong, we need to run away.
I know, right?
Okay. Mel and Iskin, you guys are blinded.
Yeah.
You may repeat the saving throw at the end of your turns. So I'm gonna put a little, I guess, ninja mask to see Iskin's blinded. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna choose the eyeball.
Oh, there is an eyeball. Is there an eyeball? Let me see.
It says bleeding eye. You gotta scroll down for it though.
Oh, I see it. Okay, I will choose that instead. Okay, excellent. All right. The other one that you just hit in the face is going to try to hit you.
Sure.
Bleeding eye is biting you.
Okay, so he's gonna try to bite you. He might actually bite you.
Ooh.
You might actually get hit. Actually, sorry, not bite, peck.
Okay.
You're going to be pecked. So this many and this many. Okay. So take, I can't do math. 9 points of piercing damage. And 9 points of poison damage.
Any save for the poison?
No.
Okay, but it's
I
not
li-
like a poisoned effect.
No,
it's
not
just...
a poison effect. Just
Okay,
typical.
so 18 total?
Yeah, 18 total.
Okay.
All right, so it's going to peck again, but doesn't connect, and then it's going to try to club you with its tail. 23?
Is my AC.
Okay. You take...
Forgot to add my giant stature damage. Man, I gotta keep remembering that shit.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay,
As I stare at the ones in front of me.
that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it just like pecks you rapidly, like at your head, and it just whacks you through on the side with the tail. These other guys sensing that are gonna... yeah, don't fuck it. Pack mentality. Just flutter over to you. Doing the same thing. Alright, so tail. Does hit you with the tail. Does 10 points of bludgeoning damage with the tail.
Alright.
Nope. 22 doesn't hit you. 22 doesn't hit you. Okay. And then the other one...
They're doing these attacks at advantage, right? Because
Yep.
she's blinded?
Yep.
Okay.
I crit you.
Nice.
Yep.
Lucky.
Okay.
Actually, no. Take it back. I'm not gonna lucky on this.
Okay.
I feel like I want those all for our dragon fight. I'm not gonna waste them right now.
So...
I'm gonna say that, and then she's gonna be like, 67 damage.
44 points of piercing damage.
Oh boy.
And... 18 points of poison damage. I did that right. And then the last hit.
Still in triple digits, technically.
I critted again.
101.
Okay.
Okay. This
Okay.
second peck. The tail. The tail missed. So second peck.
Okay.
Man, I don't remember Peck doing this much damage in Pokemon games when I was a kid.
It's because I guess Mel's a plant.
I feel like that's definitely not true.
Grass type.
She's not grass type. No.
This is much lower.
Bug type? Fighting type?
Fighting type,
Yeah,
yes.
fighting. Yeah, you are fighting type.
Yeah.
That would work. That would work.
I'm getting fucked up by birds.
This is only 26 points of piercing damage.
What's that poison? Give me that poison.
And then the poison is 7 plus... Oh, that's another lever. 22 points of poison damage.
I would like to imagine that what you guys kind of see is that Mel strides over here, all her armor, super confident, just gonna go fuck these birds up. And like, she hits the birds and she's feeling confident, and then she's swarmed by these goddamn birds, and they're just flapping their little wings and pecking their little beaks and hitting her with their tail, and she's just like, ah! So...
It's like a scene from Hitchcock. It's just like, oh, okay, just one raven just gonna bat it away. Caw!
Yeah.
Flock. Zaitari, you see Mel getting fucked up by birds. A lot of birds.
I'm sure she's fine.
It's fine.
I am going to transfer my hex to this one.
Okay.
The pink one. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
Alright, I'm gonna put a heart next to it. I need to symbolize something. Alright. Eldritch Blast. Okay, you get Eldritch Blast. That will hit. You blast it in the face again, and you blast it in the face again. Lots of blasts in the face, and you blast. You do not blast it in the face on that turn. On that one. All right, so 21, 27, plus 9.
And then that's the hex damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting is that we could have just run, but because Melanie was up first.
Wait, you're gonna run away from these little sad T-Rexes? Come on.
The sad T-Rexes that are gonna kill you, yeah.
Yeah. We could
That's
have
the
run
end
from
of my
the bats
turn.
and the T-Rexes. We didn't have to kill these guys. They weren't really doing anything to bother us.
Look, if there's a choice, and one of them is violence. Come on.
And that's what's going to put you in an early grave.
All right, Iskin is gonna try to fucking help you out. Kind of like divert attention away from one of these guys. I'm gonna make this one not purple because purple is designated. It's pink. It's gonna be pink.
Okay.
He's gonna take a.
This one's pink.
It's gonna be blue.
There we go.
Yeah, you guys. Okay, so he is going to try to snipe the yellow one. So then is it this? Okay. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna get the dice roller up because I can't deal with this. I feel like I haven't rolled combat in like 2 sessions, and almost all of a sudden it's just like your brain doesn't work anymore. Fuck you. Okay, cool. So he does 1 points of damage. And then yeah, he's just gonna stay behind his tree because that's what he does. Rain.
I'm going to see my beloved getting pecked halfway to death and use dash to scoot this way.
Gonna be honest, it's more like a
Massage.
3/4. Like a 3/4.
Oh,
is,
wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I'll get up to there, and I will stab with and the weapon again.
By the way, wasn't Iskin blinded?
He was blinded.
So he wouldn't have seen.
He
Melanie.
wouldn't have seen. Okay, so yep, take away that damage.
He
And
might
your
have
face.
heard me yelling.
And he should probably do a.
At disadvantage.
Yeah, I gotta roll his con. Yeah, he's fine now. He is no longer blinded, so I will take that token off.
But the attacks might have still hit, though.
I rolled and he.
Oh, it was bad. Okay.
Yeah, it was very bad.
Oh.
It's like shockingly bad.
Never mind.
Oh.
These are definitely Fae, right?
These are not fake.
All right, then 41.
41, I see it. Yeah. All right, cool.
Listen, it had to be tried.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you guys notice that the hide on these guys is just really, really tough. Oh, well, he wouldn't have noticed that. Really tough and rubbery. So, yes.
You don't say.
Yes. This is round 2 actually. Yeah.
But that is my turn.
That's your turn? Okay. Theo, I imagine he's going to continue wailing on this one.
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I don't think I'm gonna do any charges.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. So there's 1, 21.
21 will hit. Yep. That will hit.
24.
That will not hit.
Ugh.
So that's 21. Excellent. All right. Melanie, would you like to attack?
Right. So first, Melanie is gonna invoke her fucking hill giant rune, so she has resistance to bludgeoning and piercing damage.
Okay.
So there's that. It's my bonus action. I am then going to say, "Ugh, info penny, you motherfuckers," and just start wailing on the birds. Oh wait,
Which
I'm
one?
gonna hit this guy because I'd have advantage, right? Flanking.
Yes.
Alright, so
you would,
that means
it
the-
would negate. You're still blinded.
Oh right, because I'm at disadvantage. Yep.
Yeah,
so that's
just
fine.
be
Just
net
normal
regular.
rolls.
Yeah. So you do hit.
And then I just make a con save at the end of my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
8 plus 28.
By the way, I would like to use my bonus action
29. Oh, what would you like to
to send some healing to Melanie, because I think the wand of healing word gets there, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
60.
I'm within 30 feet, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, where are you?
It's technically not within 30 feet. It's 60 feet.
60, yeah,
range,
you can get
so.
her easy.
Oh,
Okay.
I was trying to eyeball it. I wasn't really counting. I add 5 damage to that. That's my giant stature damage. I just keep forgetting to roll it.
Okay.
Congrats, you get 4 points.
Woo!
Alright. This one,
What I should have done is just taken the fucking dodge action. I didn't even think about it.
you hit this one last, correct?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
This
By
one.
the way, you should have been at disadvantage. right?
She's
I was flanking
she's flanking,
and
so it
blinded.
negates.
So, oh, but here's my save
Yes.
to try to get that at the end of my turn.
Yep. You
15?
were still blinded.
Motherfucker.
Somehow you knew though that
Okay.
you were flanking.
So as soon as you hit this guy,
I'm assuming I could hear Rain. Like, she stabbed him. Also, I don't need to know that I'm flanking. The bird needs to know I'm flanking.
this guy falls over and dies.
What? What?
This guy falls over and dies after your last hit.
Either.
Oh! I thought you meant like a few seconds after. Like, during his turn, he fell over and died.
Yeah, during his turn, he fell over and died.
It
But
might be like a
not Right
hemophiliac.
during my hit? I'm
There's something
confused.
going on. Yes.
Okay.
Just-
I mean, I don't
But-
see it happen,
okay.
so...
Yeah, you rolled your save. You're still blinded. The other two are going to take this opportunity to attempt to peck you.
Yep.
All right, so I'm just gonna do the pecks first because there are 2 of them and then the tail. Peck. I assume a 26 hits your armor class.
Yep.
Okay. So let's go to 11 points of piercing.
So 5.
5. And 11 points of poison.
Okay.
Right,
Full 11.
All right. 1 peck 2. I crit.
Ah.
I'm sorry.
Lucky.
Okay.
I'm gonna lucky.
Okay. It's a 7. All right.
Thank
And
God.
then the tail. 21. I miss. Okay.
Okay.
The other one that's next to you. Peck. All right. Misses. Peck. 23. I know just hits.
Is my AC. Yep,
Okay.
yep, yep.
That is 8 points of piercing, so 4.
4.
And then 11 poison damage.
Okay.
And then Theo.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 26.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's 14 bludgeoning. So that's
Okay.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The other one's gonna try to attack Theo. He is not blinded.
20 birds are kicking your ass.
That's a 26 to hit Theo's armor class.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is 11 points of piercing.
Okay.
And 8 points of poison. Second peck
Cool.
does not hit. And the tail does not hit.
Can you use those dice on mine, please?
Well, I'm not blinded, so
Oh yeah,
they're
that's a good
probably
point.
not at
The
advantage.
dead bird who was feigning
Yep.
death starts who rolled a very good performance check actually in the 20s. Because apparently it has a good performance check because of this. Starts thrashing. So I need Rain and Melanie to make a dexterity saving throw.
My disadvantage.
Let me check with this dexterity saving throws. Because I just had the page up. It's an ability that requires sight. Let me see. I guess if it's thrashing, that would, yeah. Okay, hold on.
Indomitable. Indomitable.
Okay.
Don't forget you have your resistance unless you've been calculating.
Yeah, I've been calculating it with my resistance for the last turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Now
can't.
I'm gonna need a little nap.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be taking a short rest after.
Um.
And if we had just moseyed along our way, not bothered these things.
You're not here, Tilda.
Well, I mean,
That's not Tilda,
didn't-
that's Ro.
I mean, after we killed that bat, didn't they start attacking us?
Yeah, because
Yeah, they were coming for us. I just
Hang on a
God.
second. Hang on. Again, we didn't have to attack the bats.
they came at us.
Yeah, they
Also, I
Yeah.
legit
One came at us.
Melanie attempted to just scare it away. She was trying to be big and scary and just make it run away because it's fucking wildlife. But no, land is full of violent animals.
It kind of this is the hunting grounds. It doesn't say what kind of damage it is, so if it's thrashing around, it's either gonna be the beak or the tail. I'm gonna roll to see what it
Or even like
is.
a kick. I would assume it'd be bludgeoning if I had to guess.
Yeah. Or a kick. Its claws are technically piercing because they have little hooks.
Okay.
1 to 3 is bludgeoning. It's bludgeoning. Alright, so 36 points of bludgeoning damage if you failed.
What is that, like 20? No, wait. Hold on. Help me with
It's 18.
after this.
It's 18.
Mel's down. Mel's down.
Mel, you
People. You just gotta make it a 0. Yeah. Yeah. Look, Mel wasn't trained against birds, guys. She didn't train with birds.
It didn't help you.
You fuck.
I'm in 96.
You're gonna die.
100
You're gonna legit fucking die.
fucking hit points, and I'm gonna die to a random encounter on our way to your brother's engagement, dragon. Like the worst goddamn side quest death ever. Oh,
I can't. Hold on. I can't. Okay. Saitari, it's your turn.
Mel's currently just getting attacked in the face by birds.
I'm gonna keep shooting the one that I
Moved
hexed.
on. We could have just moved on. Like, they weren't even attacking us. They just turned to look at us after we killed the bat things.
They looked aggressive.
Yes! And we could have just run away. And instead, you were like, I'm going to charge up to them.
Yep, that's what Mel did. I'm owning it.
That's 54 points of damage on the
Okay.
pink one.
The pink one? Okay, plus 54. This one falls over. Hold on.
Oh, great.
Might be faking, guys.
Your insight is above 15. I passive insight, right? Correct?
Uh-huh.
It's feigning. It's pretending to be dead.
Okay. I mean, I can't attack it anymore right now, so...
Yeah.
I'm just,
Yeah, I put the X on because it's faking, but he doesn't know you could see through the ruse.
I'll just shout to Theo. Well, I'll shout to everybody. That one isn't dead. It's faking it.
Yeah,
and then
a great actress would know this.
as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Melanie.
Okay. You're up 8 hit points.
You are no longer unconscious.
Mel just gasped, "Beaks!"
Yeah, try
however,
to save
prone
from
and
being
surrounded by
blinded.
birds.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, I was talking over. What was that?
I just said try to save from being blinded this time.
Oh.
Okay. Are you happy
Is
where
Mel?
you are?
Oh, hold on. I need to see if I'm still giant.
Saitari, are
We
you
need
happy
to-
where you are?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Going unconscious, wouldn't that break concentration for the giantism?
I'm checking that. It does not specifically say. It just says it lasts a minute.
And it just lasts. It's one of those weird interactions like haste. When you're dead, you're still somehow gyrating around, buzzing enough.
I mean, it's not a spell, so just a ability.
Yeah.
Okay. While you're doing that, Iskin is gonna try to shake off this blindness. Iskin is no longer blind. And it's like
Excellent.
that gif. It's like that gif where it's like, Donald Glover comes into the room and everything's on fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what just happened?
Everything was fine a minute ago.
It's like I went like 6 seconds ago. Everything was fine. Well, 12 seconds ago because he didn't save last time. Yep, exactly. Rain, it is your turn.
What the fuck? So I kind of see like Mel go down and then gasp, screaming about beaks, understandably. This one is obviously faking it. Not much of a healer, so I will stab things.
Okay.
So is this one's it thrashed, but it's still on the ground, or
Yeah, it's still prone. It is
okay,
still
then
prone.
I have advantage. So we will attack it. It's Faye. Is it
Wow.
Faye yet?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. It looks like it dies.
All right.
How realistically is it dying? Do we have some organs on the ground this time?
What's your passive insight?
It's like, yeah, 19. I make sure it's dead.
You think it's dead.
All right. And then I will step over it and come here and do a offhand stabby stab.
Okay.
Say, it's pretty big for you to just step over it.
Well, step over, walk over. Stabby stab. Off. Okay. How about offhand for?
Yeah, you.
I don't think that would have advantage, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the first one's 18. You're fine.
It's just 4 damage.
It's 4 damage. You hit this guy for 4 damage. Okay. Theo is. I assume
in front of a quote unquote dead one that, you know, Zaitari just said, it ain't dead yet. It is not dead yet. It can dance and it can sing. It is not dead yet.
Yeah, so you have advantage if you wish to hit this dead creature.
Yes, I would. I would like to hit this thing very much. Thank you. Yes. Boom. What? Oh, wait. Nope. Sorry. I forgot
You can roll. Yeah, you could just roll it again.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, same damage.
Yep.
All right. And
All
when
right,
you hit it the first time, it is indeed not dead.
Yeah.
It's very surprised that you saw through its ruse.
And third time?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Cool. Without any actually, you know what? I will add the second and third.
Okay.
Let's go with lightning damage. They're birds, right? So they're weak to lightning, to electric attacks.
Yeah, that tracks. This is basically Pokemon.
Yeah. So it's 10 plus 18, 23, 25, and 30. 30 points of damage overall. Unless they have some sort of resistance to lightning.
It looks like their rubbery skin is resistant to lightning.
Lightning.
I'm not shitting you. If I was shitting
That's
you.
fair. I completely understand. So, I mean, you only find these things out if you experiment, right?
Yep. Hey, listen. If I
okay,
wasn't,
so
I'm just
that's
staring at this stat block right now. I'm just like, okay.
so it's 26 points of damage
Yep.
instead, right?
Yep.
Because okay.
All right. Round 3.
Wait,
Not-
hang on.
Oh, sorry. Bonus action? Anything?
Is it so it's not dead
No.
as far as I can tell?
It is not dead.
Okay. I'm gonna go with an action surge. For my bonus action.
Okay. Sounds good.
And I'm just going to keep stabbing this fucking thing. Hey.
Hey.
Let's go with some acid damage for.
It appears to be dead.
Mm-hmm. One more time.
It's pretty dead.
Ooh.
It's
I don't
very
fucking
dead.
care.
It's super dead.
I'm going
You
to
decapitate it.
keep... Good. Okay.
It's
It could
a
still be
really
fake.
good actor.
It's a method actor.
It's a method actor. On that note, I will then. What is this? substance here? Is it just
it's
like
a
a
s-
mossy spot?
Yeah, it's like a very shallow, stagnant pool of water. Let's go with that.
Oh, I don't like that. Instead, I will go here. On my way to help out Melanie and Rain.
Okay. Melanie, you are on the ground.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, let's
Yeah, I
kind
am.
of. No, me and Theo can handle this. Just get out of here. I've never get the chance to say this. Let me have this. I kind of say it.
Melanie takes her full movement to stand up. Like their rickety knees, I am old stand up. Wipes some of the blood and feathers off her armor. And she's gonna pick her sword, like, get her grip up. And she's just, with every strike of her sword against, she's gonna move right here, so she's got advantage on these motherfuckers against Rain. And she's just gonna, on every scream, she's just saying, I hate birds now. And she's gonna go ahead and take her second action search and do all of her fucking attacks. Oh no, these are supposed to all be at advantage. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. I'm just gonna roll 6 d20s and we'll see if we get any 20s in there.
Okay.
No 20s. So all the regular numbers that I rolled there.
Okay.
And if one of them falls, I'm attacking the other one. Oh,
Okay.
no, it wouldn't be advantage. I'm still fucking blind. So
Never
just
mind.
never
Same.
mind.
All right. So, oh Jesus, I don't even. Okay, hold on. All right. So, if you're blind,
But we're blind and flanking, so it's a regular roll.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless it's against this motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna start on this guy. If he dies, I'm gonna then double tap him. And then while you're doing that, I'm gonna second wind.
All right.
So,
This one appears to die.
nice. Double tap. Is it my last hit that does it?
It's your second to last hit.
I'm just gonna spend my last one on his corpse.
Okay.
Just
you decapitate it as well.
okay.
All right.
I trust now that he's dead.
All right. Is it my turn? For this
I gotta
bird?
do a con save.
Oh yes.
Con save.
You are no longer blind.
Oh, just wait for it now, motherfucker.
This one, I need a Constitution saving throw from Rain, Melanie, and Theo. And Iskin, actually. As that one flashes its
Oh,
crest.
fucking hell. Stop. Oof.
Oof.
Can we just say,
Ooh.
Sure.
lucky? Thank you.
Does everybody have the lucky feet?
I think so. I think Iskin also has it.
I don't know.
That's alright. I don't have it.
I just have proficiency in everything.
Yeah, he's gonna have to spend lucky.
Half proficiency.
So, Iskin is blind again.
Yeah.
Yep, this is probably why Leia was like, please take care of him.
Goliath better be a good lay.
Oh,
Alright, so
I think you
Tilda
mean that
made it,
Goliath
Rain-
better be a good husband.
What was that? Am I muted?
Okay.
Everybody makes it.
Oh, whew.
Let's see. Yeah, that was it.
That's a real low dex save roll.
It
I have a
is.
plus
It's
11.
actually like I was surprised that I actually got anybody. Well, Iskin, I'm not surprised.
Oh, Constitution save. I rolled a dex.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you said he was thrashing.
No,
It's
he's
the
No.
flashing.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is not gonna go well.
Flashing and thrashing do sound similar. I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's alright.
Eh,
You're blind.
I'm gonna lucky it,
Okay.
but it's not gonna go well. Nope, that's even
Oh,
worse.
you continue to be
You
blind.
lied. I'm blind.
There we go. Grenade.
Could really use those portent rolls nowadays, huh?
Grenade? What does the grenade mean?
It just means he used it. I forgot what he did with that. I did the heart last time. We'll vary it up. It's a grenade.
It's a flash bomb.
Yeah.
No,
Thank
do
you.
not go Captain America on it.
Zaitari.
I really wanted him to run so I could sentinel his ass and then murder him.
As a bonus action, I'll transfer my hex to the blue one,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it 3 times. 4 times, sorry.
Okay. Sounds good. That will miss. That will hit. That will hit. That will also hit. So that is 20, 32 plus 9. Falls over.
Is it actually dead?
Nope, it's a really
Okay.
bad confirmance. You know, like how those like people who like fake death like make the fake choking. It's like that. It's it's pretty bad. I think it's
I will share
so,
the information with the others.
I think it's so bad anybody can clock this one. Yeah, exactly. It's that. Would you like to do anything else?
Nope.
Okay, Iskin is going to attempt to not be blind. It didn't work. Why didn't I take resilient? Right.
So it hasn't moved, and it did a real shade job acting. So I will go over here. I'm blinded, but it's prone, so it's regular. I do have something next to it, so it'll still be sneak attack. Step.
Yes.
I mean, you didn't see it die.
I heard it. He said it was real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably still doing that while you're over there. Let's see. You stab it, and this time it shrieks.
Yep, and I'll give it another one for 5 damage.
5.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Get them triangles out.
You know, I very often say I don't use my sneak attack unless I crit, but I didn't say it that time, so I'm not even going to ask for it because that's on me.
If you do not wish to do anything
Oh,
else,
wait, but aren't you blind?
Yeah, but
it evens out.
It evens
It's on.
out.
It was on the ground.
Oh, did you have... Oh, okay, I didn't realize. All right.
Theo's turn. Don't worry, he'll take care of everything.
Oh, I get to try to save with my
Yes.
Yeah, +1 con. Woo. It could happen. 17?
You save.
Woo! Huzzah.
Just in time to watch.
Theo.
Kill Steel.
We're gonna
Here comes
tenderize
in.
this bird.
Yep.
With 10
12.
slashing damage,
12
slashing damage,
It falls over.
and a crit.
Dead. You decapitate it, and you are
Yes.
out of combat.
I immediately go over to Melanie and start staunching the wounds.
Iskin is rubbing his eyes, being like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Oh my god.
What? That rain's kind of.
They were just all in there. They just got all in my armor. Their little beaks. The giant beaks. Their claws, the talons. Ah! I hate birds now. I hate them so much.
I look for our calico friend and kind of like
He
do
comes,
the gesture for safe. Like,
Yep.
is it safe for us here?
he gives a thumbs up, and he brings out like a pack that it looks like it's been woven with like palm fronds, and he like jogs over and starts applying salves and bandages to Melanie.
I'm gonna just say thank you, small friend.
He
So
provides you-
Theo's over. Sorry.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Theo, like after he decapitates this last one,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like falls to his knees and sinks the sword into the ground a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like covered in blood.
Mm-hmm.
He sees Rain helping Melanie and says, do you know how to use magical items?
Yes,
Rain.
What? And then Rain comes over after a moment. Yes.
He pulls out a wand and hands it to her, handle first.
Take it. The wand of healing word or something.
Cure wounds.
Yeah. Okay.
Try not to use all the charges, or else Tilda will kill me.
Understood. And then there's nothing to stop her from killing me. But we should be taking a short rest. But we'll definitely use it if we need it. You're probably gonna have to spend all your fucking hit dice.
It's not. Do we need to like? Are we gonna get a short rest?
Would you like to take a short rest here?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, cure wounds is not even get you because you have so much fucking HP. You know.
Yeah. We're not gonna get 200 hit points out of that wand.
No.
Okay. Sounds good. Your Palico friend hands you a coconut. Melanie.
Do you
Okay.
Where's the
consider
lime?
coconut?
You see that the top has been removed, so it looks like it's a pre-hollowed coconut.
Oh.
And he points to you, points to the coconut and points to his mouth, and points back to you.
I take a sip.
Okay. Please regain.
Please regain.
18 hit points.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sure.
Uh,
You're not going to get 200 hit points out of the wand of cure wounds, but 18? Oh, nice.
Well, I mean, you can't drink coconuts in battle. This is an out of combat item.
So is the wand of cure wounds, okay?
Yeah,
Actions are too important for others to be used on cure wounds at this level. I'm sorry, it's just the truth.
I'm back up to pretty high. I've got one. I'm gonna keep going. Keep spending more hit dice.
Bless you.
Fine.
Bless you, yeah.
The fuck? My mic is up and is still. I don't know. Whatever.
Is it a new headset? Now it's working.
All right. It took a lot of hit dice, but I'm up to 161 out of 196.
Okay.
I'm feeling all right with that. So.
Yeah. Iskin wanders over. You guys okay?
Rain is gonna start healing. So you're at what? 168 out of
161 of 196 right now.
196. Man, I bet smart people can do that math in their head. That's not me.
I'm sorry, how much?
So she's down 35 hit points. So we'll start rolling one at a time.
Mm-hmm. There's 7 charges in the wand of cure wounds.
Okay.
If you use more than 6.
Mm-hmm. It's 2.
That's 15.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Mm. So we're down to another.
At 180. Honestly, we can stay there.
Nope. Keep going.
Oh God. Okay.
19, so 24. With 4 charges.
All right, you should be up to full then with the 5 charges then, with 3 remaining.
1 hit point shy, so we're good to go. No
Cure
extras.
Wounds is an action, so it's very unlikely that we're going to use more than that in combat per se.
Yeah, that's a good point. Healing Word is really useful in combat, but Cure Wounds with it being touch and action.
Yeah.
But actually, is the wand touch or is it ranged?
It's touch, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
To
whatever.
the best of my
yeah,
knowledge,
it's touch.
I really like the idea of that stick. I linked for our grandma in the other campaign. That you hit them and it does damage, but then it does more healing depending on how much damage you did. But you have to take the damage first. You roll a d4.
So it's like life transference onto the other person.
Well, so like you roll a d4, and if you hit for 1, you roll like a 1d 8 for damage. If you hit for 2, you roll bigger dice. So if it doesn't kill you, it should heal you more.
Wow.
Okay. So after you are healed up, Iskin is like going around, asking, going around looking at the animals you guys killed, and he asks, "Do you guys want to harvest any of these?"
Might as well have some bits.
All right.
While I'm like mid nap.
Yeah. You are able to actually. No, you guys should do it. Roll me 4d20s. We'll start with the birds.
Like I said, do you want us to just one person roll 4, or do you want different people to roll?
No,
Or
one
do you
person can do it.
Okay, /4 roll 20.
All right, 15, 12, 5, 2. All right, so there is, somebody write this down. 2. 2 rubbery hides from, the Gypseros. Gypseros. And 1 dash extract.
dash
Dash.
extract?
Yeah, dash. And 1 poison sac. Okay. And yeah, just denote what creature it came from, and I can look it up later. Once you get back home to figure out what you can use these for.
Are they all from the
birds?
Gypseros?
Yeah, we're gonna do the bats. The palos next. Somebody roll me 2 d20s, please. Palo.
2.
Umu. That makes sense. Umu. 19 and
19 and 50.
All right. 1 palo webbing and 1 palo pelt.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. And somebody roll me a D100.
Yes, it's me.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry,
been
I'm
rolling them all
crocheting.
the
I
others.
wasn't.
Okay.
Almost perfectly balanced.
Almost perfectly balanced. That's good.
That doesn't get a little sarcastic.
That's good because as you're coming to the end of your short rest, you begin to hear a lot of sounds coming your way.
What kind of sounds?
Lots of
like?
like
Horny bird sounds.
lots of like roaring and squawking. You guys have a lot of bodies near you.
Yeah, time to go.
Yep,
Did we get the short rest?
You got the short rest.
Great.
Is that what
Let's
we were rolling for?
go.
Yeah.
Damn.
You got the short rest. You guys, it's time to fucking go. All right. Continuing. Who wants to try to do some tracking or scouting ahead?
Kind of makes sense because like when things just die, most animals are gonna run away. But after a while they're gonna be like, maybe we can get a snack, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
it
it
was
makes sense.
dinner time. Easy dinner time. All right. What kind of skills would you guys like to deploy to try to retrack your prey? Okay.
I just kind of want to like, again with Palo, kind of ask like if he thinks we'll find it today.
He squints through the canopy, and he signs to you, possibly tonight, because they're nocturnal.
All right, go on.
But yeah, you guys continue on.
Yeah.
Mel will be keeping an eye out. I'm hoping to maybe do like a perception type check as we're going to try to make sure that we're going like in the direction we've seen before.
Yep.
If things still seem like they're on track, all that sort of thing.
Okay, sounds good. You guys are still continuing eastward, it looks like. I just need to find the page I was on. That is not the page. Where is my page?
Lynn?
Yep.
So you have 2 action surges, right?
Yep.
Is that a specific to you fighter thing, or like your
It's a level
subclass?
17 Pfizer thing.
Okay. Thank you. Because that is not reflected.
Oops. I did not remember
It's
that.
fine.
As far as the fighter, 3 attacks, 1 second wind, 2 action surge, and 3 indomitable for level 17.
Thank you very much.
Mhm.
There were some of those that were not reflected.
And some of those were from a little while ago, so it wouldn't have been from the 16 to 17. That might have been why. Because the one was, I want to say, I think the second action surge was like level 15, maybe? It wasn't. I don't think it was new. The third Indomitable was the new one, I thought. I don't know. Maybe not. One of them's
just
17.
Side-eyeing you hard here, Darren.
Sorry.
You have one job. One job!
I have several
I
jobs.
mean-
The DMC has several jobs,
I know.
including her actual job.
I know. I'm joking. You guys know I'm joking, right?
Yeah, of
we
course.
know you're joking.
Gosh, so rude.
It's fine. Though it was very funny that I took Mel down, so.
Yeah.
Just
Whew.
I was lucky to get that blind off. I thought you were just gonna like, no, it's fine. It's Constitution. What? She's gonna pass it. It's fine. She'll be fine.
And if I hadn't been blinded, all those attacks wouldn't have been an advantage, and I probably would have been hurt, but okay. But whew, that was rough.
I critted twice. That was the fucking
yeah.
thing. Okay. All right. So you're looking out. Does anybody else want to contribute? Iskin is going to attempt to contribute by investigating.
There are
Could I-
tracks and
Could I
stuff.
give him advantage, maybe?
You
That'll
should.
help.
Yeah, please give him advantage because he's gonna fucking need it.
Okay, have all.
Okay, that's better. You point out a couple of like things like there's a break there, there's a break there, there's a break there, there's some fur there. And he's attempting to put together a pattern. I need somebody to roll a d6 for me.
I'll do it.
Anybody.
Or Melanie can.
Sorry, I had a macro and I'd already clicked it before you said anything. My apologies.
That's fine.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, you find some. As you are walking around, you come across what looks like to be a very, very recent kill. This kill can't be more than probably half an hour ago. There are, and let me list the markings that you find on this creature. It looks like a bird, one of the birds you killed. So, that's promising. You find that there are some bite wounds, and a couple of what looks like piercing wounds on this creature. But the most telling thing you can find is with the bite wounds, with the piercing marks. It looks like that. And Rain, Rain and anybody who uses a slashing weapon can see this. It looks like this thing was slashed pretty bad in several places, in several vital places. It almost looks like a giant sword came at this creature at multiple points, which matches the bladed wings that your target has. So you're on the right track, and you're probably pretty close at this point.
This is what, it's breakfast if it's nocturnal?
Yeah, probably. It's getting dark.
Yeah.
It's an early riser.
Yeah. He got the... Well, it's not a worm. It's a bird.
No.
Bird.
Early bird got killed.
I would like everybody to roll perception checks, please.
Oh.
It's going to also roll. Keeps on rolling at 17. Okay. All right. And Tomo. Okay. All right. So you keep. It's okay. So you keep trekking on. How far are you guys going? Like, how late did you guys want to push to find this thing?
Since it's nocturnal, I feel like we should go maybe like a couple hours past sunset.
Okay. Sounds
2-3 deep in night, yeah.
That wouldn't be long enough that we'd be getting into like exhaustion territory at that point, right? That's
No.
just late. It's not.
Yeah, it's just late. I would like another round of perception checks, please.
Goody. Ugh.
Okay. Yeah, it's real
I'm
dark. You're
gonna-
not...
I was just gonna use lucky.
Yeah,
on
you can
that.
use lucky.
Come on. Better.
Okay. You guys are being... Are you guys going about this stealthily, or are you guys just walking for now? Or is there anybody scouting ahead?
I'm assuming would take point again. Go
Okay.
invisible, but
All right. I'd like you to roll a stealth, please, then.
I think Theo's staying in the back to be as far away from stealthy people as possible.
Mhm.
But he is trying to keep an eye out behind them, behind us all.
Yep.
I rolled a 14 and a 14, so that's a 31.
Okay, 31. All right. So you're stealthy as fuck. Would you roll a... I would give you an investigation check while you are creeping ahead of everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
30.
So as you are creeping ahead, a couple things start catching your eye. You're definitely now in the thicker part of the jungle. You're starting to recognize the pattern of this creature. It likes to go high, and then like it likes to go, starts going a little low. It sounds like it doesn't. It looks like typically of the birds, especially the birds you saw back there. It looks like the bird was on the ground when this thing struck. Or like maybe hovering like a few feet from the ground or something, because there seems to be a short struggle before it passed, and then you start to realize, okay, it's going east. It's going east. Is it going east? No, it's going southeast, southeast. Southwest, southwest, west. It made a circle. It made a half circle in the direction of the group.
Alright, so, like it was leading us somewhere, maybe. Either leading
Or
us or trying to
it's-
sneak around behind us. So, yeah,
Or it's circling us to dive.
Yeah, I'll be like, keep an eye up top. We might have incoming. I think it's either trying to ambush us or lead us somewhere. Yeah, how intelligent it is. So, any moment, I think. So just put everyone on high alert. Yeah.
Okay. Can I get a marching order from the people who are trailing behind Rain?
Mel will be out front.
Okay. And is Theo in back?
I already said
Yep.
Theo is still in the back.
All right. I think Iskin would be like probably like trailing behind Mel a bit. So, Zaitari, where would you like to be? If you
Just somewhere in the middle.
somewhere in the middle as well.
That is what's left. So.
Right. Iskin would probably be like in front of Theo, and you probably be in front of Iskin, so second position.
Well, Theo's trying to stay away from all stealthy people.
Mm-hmm.
So what's Iskin doing right in front of me?
Well, not
Well,
right in
Iskin
front,
isn't
but he's
sneaking right now, is he?
no, he's not.
But he could be. But okay.
Okay. I would
having
like
a
one more
quiet
round of
conversation
perception checks, please.
About marriage.
Okay. Rain, you hear something. It's very faint. It's like it's a lot. It's like just to you. It's like some tree rustling back where the group is. But with the group, they don't hear anything.
Right behind.
Yeah.
Even a 22 and a 23?
He's sneaky.
It's very sneaky boy.
Oh
We've got one,
Dexterity,
that's fine.
yo.
It's very fucking sneaky.
It's a Dexy
Luckily
boy.
we got. Yeah. Luckily we got
it's
that
going-
short rest in.
Yeah. So Theo, just as you have the most unnerving feeling that you're being watched. and like when you turn to look behind you, like seemingly materializing out of nowhere, bursting from the tree line, you see a very large black silver trimmed panther-like wyvern leap from the trees. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Its claws are like out. Like, yep.
Okay. Just this isn't gonna go well. Nope.
Okay.
Ooh, indomitable?
I could, but I doubt it's gonna do much good.
Oh, is he not got a very high dex?
He does not. He has a -1 to Dex.
Oh,
That's why he's always last in initiative, guys.
He is not a Dexy boy.
He's not.
Boy.
He's a strong boy.
Yeah, he is a strong boy, and he is a high armored boy. That's what Eldritch Knights are made for. Coming out, claws. With both claws.
Coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine.
This huge creature pounces on Theo, with a whirlwind of slashing claws in front of it. Theo, please take 84 points of piercing damage as you are knocked prone onto the ground.
Okay.
Walk.
84, you say?
Yep.
Okay, so luckily I used some of my hit dice earlier.
Alright, so let's say you're...
it still wouldn't have put me at 0, but it does put me in double digits.
Yeah, arrange yourself in like the marching order you were in. Rain's probably ahead of you a little bit. I will drag... Theo somewhere. I mean, not Theo.
Drag him somewhere, need him.
Yep, that's
pretty much it.
What I assume is happening. Okay, so I don't know where.
He's probably
exactly
like over here, maybe.
Which side we're coming from?
Yeah,
okay.
let's say you guys came from that side. Yeah. Like space you guys apart. Pretty well. Alright, and then I'll bring him in. Give me a second.
I'm scared, you guys.
That's right to be. That's the correct feeling.
So, large, huge. Pounce. You are prone, just so you know.
Okay.
So I'll put
Good
the
to
net.
know.
And I am trying to...
Is Theo also like grappled or anything, or just prone?
No. He is just prone, but he pretty much has a giant winged panther on him.
Right. No, I mean that's concerning.
Yes,
I just didn't know if there was
pretty concerning.
Also a grapple to take into effect.
Okay, and we will roll initiative. While I put on. Okay. Iskin is going at.
Holy shit!
Wow. Okay. Yeah. It's like drinking like a pot of black coffee because this thing like jolted you awake all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is happening?
That was some adrenaline trip.
All right. So Theo is at 19, or yeah, 19.
Yeah.
This thing. All right. So there are some special rules when it comes to monsters like this. So allow me to look for the special rules I have noted.
No.
I will also again have a turn at -10 initiative, so at 3.
So
what
yeah,
now?
3. She gets an extra turn for 1 round.
Oh, that's cool. Is that a class thing?
Yeah, thief. That's a thief subclass thing.
Huh.
Not just thief.
It's the reason why KK wanted to
17
being thief until Rain hit 17, and then after that, it was like, I don't know.
Give me 5 seconds. Well,
Join
not
the dark
5
side,
seconds.
become a warlock. Or a bard.
I'm kind of coming around on the capstone. Of the rogue capstone still sucks, but
It does suck.
if with one change it becomes somewhat bearable if you don't have to miss. If you can just say this is a 20, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want a fucking crit, you know.
Wait, so you get like a built-in 20 portent?
If you miss or if you do not succeed, you once per short rest may treat the roll as a 20.
Oh yeah, the fact that you have to miss first does kind of make it subpar.
Yeah.
Any more sneak attack die leveling up, or is that done?
Just one more.
Hmm.
I mean, it's nice, you know, but
Yeah.
and
at this
if you
point,
get another ASI, you begin at that. It would be
Yeah, the 18 one. That is worth it to
that's
do that.
but at this point, it's not really, what's another D6 in.
Yeah, the D6 is not the reason. It's a nice bonus that you're getting it, but the
Yep.
ASI is why you would stay.
Yeah, it's the ability scorer feat. Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, there was one thing I need to check on. I think it's in the other book. Just give me a second. Maybe it's in this one.
No second. Just go.
No. Click. Where the fuck did I see it?
Grab some more water.
Yep.
Just really just grabbing that.
18th is interesting on a rogue. You get elusive, which means you can never have advantage against you on an attack unless you're incapacitated.
Ooh, that's right.
That's handy.
I mean, sticking it out to 18 is always worthwhile, you know?
But you get the
that's
ASI
high.
at 19, unfortunately. Quote unquote, unfortunately.
Yeah. I get my next big thing
Level
guard in my next level.
Yeah, level 1 dip in most things doesn't really do anything for rain. I mean, you know, there's some nice things, but nothing like huge, you know.
I mean,
Kinda
a fighting style might be worthwhile.
It's not bad. It's not, you know, I mean, it's never bad, but
Mm-hmm.
it's basically like either 2 to 3 in Warlock for some fun invocations, you know, or
And you get, if you do Hexblade, you get shield. You know.
Yeah.
I think my patron would be willing to talk.
Yeah. Like, oh, your friend sounds fun.
I mean, you
or
met her. She's a
3.
big, giant, hot woman, so.
I got one of those.
Cool
right?
red hair. I know, but I'm just saying you can have another one.
Or it's 3 in Lore Bard and just never fail at checking anything ever again. You know, which kind of there anyways.
And yeah, I get my next level because obviously I took a 2-level Warlock dip. And my capstone is Magical Secrets at 18, which would be my 20th level feature essentially. But the Bard capstone sucks anyway, so.
What is the Bard
Most
capstone?
capstones do seem to suck.
Paladins is pretty pog, but
Pog?
I said most.
yeah.
Yep.
What does pog mean?
Poggers, it's a Twitch thing. It's an emote. Hold on.
It's Don't worry. I had to, like, for the longest time, I had to figure out what was going on with the PogChamp thing.
Mm.
Is there a Pog sticker? Oh, I can't do stickers. I don't have a thing. I'll just find it.
Okay. I don't know how many it was, but I'm just gonna make a call right now since it's okay. All right. So hold on. Let me get back to this freaking page.
Oh, yeah, that is fucking
Fucking
useless.
anticlimactic bullshit I went through. Yeah, that's Pog.
Okay.
All right. So that one is. And then. Let's see. All right. Great. And if I could type, that would be great.
No typing.
Narga
Just go.
Kuga. Okay, so that one is. And then.
I'm guessing it goes first before me because it's a Dexy boy and I am not a Dexy boy.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Excuse me? 16? What?
Zaitari, it is your turn. You hear a.
Are we fighting two of them?
You hear a. You will see in a moment. You hear
Oh,
a
no.
very surprised shout and a thump. Well, it's louder than thump.
I was about to say, it's more of a, like a good sized thump.
It's a
Yeah.
very good size thump.
Yeah, it's either there's either two of them or it's just acting twice. I'm guessing it's the latter. Okay, so I'm going to cast greater invisibility on myself.
Okay.
So I don't want this thing attacking me. And then actually right before I do that, I'm going to give bardic inspiration to yeah, I'm gonna give it to Theo because he just ate some shit. So I want to make sure that he has some help if he needs it.
Okay.
So and then I will do the greater invisibility and I'm gonna move.
Okay. Sounds good.
Move
Awesome.
into the trees.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Into the trees. Awesome. It's going to take a legendary action and make a bite attack.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why me?
Because you're there.
You're
A
gross.
tasty morsel.
Theo is a snack.
He is a. He is.
10d6 psychic punch damage.
21 points of piercing damage as he tries to go for the jugular but finds some plate but some flesh.
I'm sorry, what did he roll
Oh.
to see if he hit?
30.
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, that hits. 21 points of damage, you said?
Yes, please. That is one action point. Legendary
Cool.
action. It's its turn.
Oh. Theo rolls the best damn, initiative he can, and he's still not gonna get there. This guy's gonna gobble him up beforehand.
Okay. It will, because you are prone, as a bonus action, will make a bite attack. That is going to hit.
And you're rolling with advantage?
Yes.
And how do you know it's gonna hit?
That is a 27.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Give me some agency here.
Okay. I apologize. 22 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
All right.
How about the bonus attack?
All right. So, it will make a few attacks. It will make a How bad is how much blood is there?
Oh, a significant amount.
Okay, significant amount. Okay.
He's about let's say on a scale from 0 to 177.
Mhm.
Theo is at a 50.
Okay. He is going to bite again.
Uh-huh.
That is 30 again.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. He's doing these at advantage, right? Because
Yes.
Theo is prone.
Yes. That is 24
Yes.
points of damage.
Okay.
He's gonna try to go with the one of his wings. It might not hit. That is where's the wings? Only 21 AC. I know his
That
AC
doesn't
is
hit.
really high. Okay. Now he's gonna go with the tail swipe. He just brings the tail around to attempt to bludgeon you, similar to what the birds did.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Do you want me to runic shield it? It would be a reroll, not a disadvantage, just a different number on the die.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Okay. I was saving it for a crit, but
Yeah.
because it can't
It's
make a
save
crit
it for a
worse.
crit because it can also.
Yeah,
Just crit.
You can always turn it into a crit, so that's why I try to save it for crits. Yeah.
It's probably the best course of action.
Yeah.
Okay. 24 points of damage.
Cool.
All right. Bonus. It's not gonna move. It hasn't seen what you guys can do yet. It is now Theo's turn.
Theo coughs up a lot of blood.
Okay.
Just
First
6
and
seconds of
foremost.
coughing up blood.
It's just like.
Hang on.
Whoo! Oh boy!
The tanks are taking a beating tonight.
They
He
really are.
staggers
Doing
to
their
his
job.
feet. Using the like digging his sword into the soft ground, he staggers to his feet and attempts to what shall he do? What shall he do? He will cast Blur.
Okay, awesome.
Good idea.
That's a real good idea.
As his action. And he will stand strong and looking for a bonus action. Nope, don't have any. Great, cool, love it. He will use his Second wind, I believe, is a bonus action. Yep.
Yeah.
And you could use a bonus action to regain hit points. 25 hit points.
Nice.
It's really not. It's still well within this guy's crit range. But oops. It's me. Minus. Nope. Stop it.
Are we able to just yeet potions at people if they go down? Is that something that is that an action?
To administer is an action. I've never. I don't think you can like Michael Jordan it into its mouth, or
What
are
about
you
Kobe?
Kobe.
Kobe!
Kobe.
Oh God, rest in peace.
We're gonna bring home this corpse, and Tilda's gonna be like, "Why the fuck is his face covered in glass?" And we're gonna be like, "Oh well,
Here, Kobe.
we didn't have time to feed him the potion, so we just kind of threw it at his face, and that might have been what killed him."
It's like, it's fine. We have lots of money for diamonds to resurrect your husband. It'll be okay.
We'll do resurrection. You get a weird new body.
Get that weird superior health potion.
I don't want him to have a weird new body.
He could be a sexy a gnome.
Oh,
man.
you mean no reincarnation?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Fireball.
So I believe that is my entire turn.
Respectfully.
And he will lift his sword in both hands and take like a what's it called? Like a fighting stance.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
Oh, blur's
about.
an action, so you can't take the dodge.
Yep. But it's the same.
Oh, but you've got disadvantage. It's the same thing. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Except that
You
I'm
also
concentrating on it.
have the I forgot about this until just now. Those attacks against you would have been at disadvantage because of this.
Okay. It blinks its eyes momentarily, like, what the hell's going on with you? Because you just fucking blurred.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna reposition itself, so it's going to, like, still within your threatening reach. It's gonna like kind of turn in this direction, and then you see its tail extend to its maximum length, spikes and all. So I'll show you. So like from here to here, but it's not going to go through the tree because that would kind of bullshit. Well, it can't reach Zaitari anyways.
Sorry.
Fucking what?
Its tail
Its tail.
just grows 40 feet.
Yep.
The fuck?
Does it come past me?
It goes through you. So it's like, imagine.
And Iskin.
And Iskin. So imagine.
It's like a telescopic tail.
Exactly. The telescopic tail. And then the telescopic tail, and it widens 5 feet.
I'd expect it to go 10 feet, maybe 15 feet. Not 40 feet!
It's...
I'm happy I backed up as far as I did.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
You have the tree between you two, so I don't think he would have gotten you. Yes.
Well, no, it didn't attack Mallory, so never mind. It wouldn't have been close enough for Iskin, and it would have been too far away. And it didn't attack Zaitari. So,
no, it's attacking both of you at the same time.
No, I understand,
Okay.
but like, since he's hitting me with a limb, I could, in theory, maybe try to sentinel attack. But like, when he's attacking Iskin, he's not in melee with me.
Nope.
And when he's attacking me, I can't sentinel, and he's not attacking Zaitari. So like, there's not a sentinel opportunity for me.
Correct.
So.
Yeah, you're right. I need Iskin and Melanie to make dexterity saving throws. Okay. And Okay.
Indomitable.
Okay. Damn. All
That's
right.
better.
You see, both you and Iskin see this tail like extend, flatten out to 5 feet, and go above your heads, and just come like just slams down with force that makes when it impacts the earth, there's like a slight ditch that's made. Thankfully, you and Iskin are able to dodge out of the way. Iskin has evasion. Wait. Is evasion only area of raid? Evasion expert. Area
yeah,
effect?
Just dex
Yeah,
save.
but you could dex save only on area of effect.
Technically, this
But
is
if
an
it's
area
not that,
effect.
then it could be. It's not an attack roll, is it now?
It's not an attack roll. Technically, it is an area effect because, like, I'm getting 2 people at once, and the area effect is 40 by 50. 40 by 5. Not 55. 40 by 5. So, yeah. So, he would. Yes?
So, does Iskin have the sentinel feet?
Iskin does not have the sentinel feet.
Great, then I would like to attack the wyvern with a sentinel reaction.
You're right there by it.
Also, evasion works on anything that has a dex save.
Okay, so Iskin is fine. So, Melanie, you would.
So long as it's like it just negates the damage effect. If it did something else, then yeah.
Just checking. This was not a magical effect. I'm
This is
assuming.
not a magical effect.
Okay.
So,
14?
Mel, is not enough to hit.
Of course not.
11 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
Mhm.
And
How much is your inspiration, Saitari?
It's a detail 12. It's a D12.
D12. Does
Mm.
a 16 hit?
a 16 does not hit, unfortunately.
Motherfucker.
You feel like you just missed him. He's really big. But you're still suffering the effects of being nearly mauled to death. 6 points of bludgeoning damage, Melanie. So
What was
11
that?
point piercing, 6 points bludgeoning.
Okay.
As the tail like just catches your shoulder, but the spikes also like catch like some.
Son of a.
Exactly.
Oh.
Kind of like a paper cut. All right, so
You
that
okay,
is.
KK?
I spilled water. Never
Oh,
mind.
that sucks. While you're cleaning up, it will be your turn. So I'm just doing some.
My turn's gonna be pretty simple, so I'll.
I
Okay.
figured.
Well, if I didn't just back myself out of the game, I'm gonna attack it. That shouldn't. I would like to get right up in its fucking face because I don't want to fucking face Tilda. And well, I'm gonna get like right up to it, stab it at advantage because invisible. Advantage plus. Yep, yep.
Yeah, for sure. 47. Okay. 1 second. As a reaction, it's going to leap 25 feet. It doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. So he is going to. He didn't like that. So he is going to go. He leaps. He leaps that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He did not like that. Alright, so that was his
Friendly boy.
reaction used.
I will that. Um. Hmm. Let's yeah. Check one more place, see for something. Like holding. I do have. As my bonus action, use an object interaction. I am gonna pour a regular health potion down Theo's throat.
Okay, nice.
I mean, Theo's standing, but okay.
Yeah,
Theo,
but
eat this! Shoves it in his throat.
I need to keep you alive or Tilda's gonna kill us.
yes, that's it. It's not for you. It's for me. So 2d4
You can
plus
certainly
4.
try. He's blurred. Roll a dexterity.
And admit.
Maybe.
So I'll roll that for you. Slash roll 2.
How long did you guys want to go? Because this might
7.
this might take a while.
I'm good.
I mean, I'm good, but
I'm fine. If we go more than this round, I'm gonna take Tano outside after my go in combat. Just because I think she needs to pee. But if we're gonna stop after this round or something, I'll just wait until we stop.
This might take a while, so I think we'll go after. We'll do one more. We'll do this round, and then I think we'll call it for the night.
Okay.
All right.
so so I moved. Yeah, it took my whole 30 to get there. When I remember. Yes, that's my turn.
Okay. So it's gonna go next, and it's like, fuck, I got hit. Fuck that shit.
Wait.
By
I thought
the
Iskin
same-
went after Rain.
It is Iskin's, but he's gonna use his
Legendary.
legendary actions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like, fuck this shit. What can I do from here?
Fuck this shit, no.
Can I? How closely was he watching you? Probably pretty closely because this is his shtick. Yeah, it's gonna have to do this. Gotta take at least one of you out. Theo comes back out. Gonna use all 3 legendary actions. And it's gonna go for hold on. I have to check one more thing. Yeah, it can. Yep.
Waiting.
It's gonna go for Theo. It's the only one that
no
can
shit.
in the line. Please make a dexterity saving throw as the tail slam comes back out.
It doesn't have to make any sort of attack roll?
Nope.
No?
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Going to Indomitable that.
Okay.
I'm going to Lucky that.
Okay.
17.
Unfortunately, it does not make it.
Damn it!
So please take. I can't do math apparently. 19 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Thank God you second winded.
And 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
You
Are you
gave
still
me
up?
7 points of healing with that potion, right?
Yes.
Rain?
Correct.
Okay. I'm still standing because of those 7 points.
It's good. Man, why couldn't Iskin spec in the cleric? Why did he have to be a rogue like his sister?
Yeah.
So useless. Wow.
Iskin.
This party
Didn't-
comp is not
I'm sorry.
sufficient.
Iskin didn't think to ask a cleric to come along.
That's true. He
That is
just asked a bunch of fighters.
he asked his like best woman and
Friend.
like
this much.
he's gonna fucking like I am not getting like I'm not standing in a line again. He is actually gonna go. I think if he goes under that tree, he'll still have a good shot. Soup. Bow hits. Just checking. Yep, that will do full damage. And then he doesn't get the fucking sneak attack because no one's near and he doesn't have advantage. God fucking.
He can bonus action aim if he doesn't move. I don't know what his reach is.
You're there. Right. He will bonus action aim. He has with this particular bow he has pretty long reach. All right. Thank you for telling me that. So all of that. So so you use this reaction. Okay. All right. He does some damage, and it is Mel's turn.
Okay. So, this thing is like really far away, and that's through a tree, and okay. So I have.
Are you getting advice?
I am. She says to stab. I can't stab. I'm too far away. I would like to do 2 things that are bonus actions.
Okay.
May I, since I don't have enough movement on my regular movement to get there, can I change? So normally my giant smite can be done as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Could I just do it as an action, and then also do one of my runes that is a bonus action as an action or as a bonus action? So basically, I'm spending a bigger resource on a bonus action.
Yeah, sure.
Or I'll just action. I can just action surge then if
it's fine. Just you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna get over to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my hill rune, and I'm gonna become large.
Okay.
Lord.
And that's my action, my bonus action. For my movement, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and kind of try to flank over this way.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Would you go ahead and make me large?
Yes. Right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get all up on it. Use a charge off nymph to roll with advantage. So that will be 30 to hit.
That will hit.
What is it to cast Earthbind? Is it a action?
It is, but I didn't do it because at this point damage is going to be more important. It hasn't run away yet. I'm thinking
No,
if
that's
it,
fine.
yeah, it has a 300-foot range, so I'm like, if it starts to run, we'll worry about that when it runs, you know?
No, that's fine. I was just double checking.
Yeah, my idea was before Theo almost died was attack and then Earthbind, but now it's just attack. And then as a bonus action, I will drink a potion of heroism.
Okay.
To probably-
Sounds good. All right. So we'll leave it at round 2. I hope everybody is having fun.
Yeah. I mean, I hate birds now, but other than that, I had a very good time.
We're playing on
Funny, because now I hate dinosaurs.
we're playing on the 4th next. Hopefully Hemlock can join us and run my subpar Iskin.
Listen, all I'm just saying is he should have asked a fucking cleric to join us.
Well, he sees how godly you guys are. He thought you guys had this in the bag.
Listen, I think anybody who gets ganged up by 3 raptors when you're blinded and they keep attacking you is gonna fucking die.
With, by the way, 3 attacks each. 3
Yes.
at advantage attacks. What, out of curiosity, what was their plus to hit?
Their plus to hit was, I think it was just 7.
Okay.
Oh, just 7.
Well, I crit twice.
I mean, my plus to hit is 17. So, I mean, 7 isn't insane.
That's because we get proficiency.
A very rough
Other
math
things don't.
makes advantage work out to be about +5 to hit. More,
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. Well, that was honestly pretty awesome. I had a really good time. So I do have to get out of here so Tano doesn't have a bladder accident, but I will be here next week.
All right, sounds good.
Adios.
All right. Good night,
Yeah.
everyone.
Me for the game.